Listen 3000.
Yo, what's good, everybody? This is Listen 3000. I am ZENN.
I'm
This
Cesar.
is Cesar. We got a special guest today. Before we get to all that, I want to thank the Sound Gallery for letting us pod in this beautiful establishment.
Space.
You see where we
Yes.
at.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Live in Philadelphia.
Always.
You know what I mean? And if you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification button because we got a lot of cool guests coming up in the next few weeks. So you don't want to miss it.
Yes.
We're here. You know what I mean?
Did you say what episode it is? Do you know what episode it
This
is?
is episode 18.
18.
Boom, boom.
Yeah.
Now to our lovely guest.
Yes.
A reoccurring
Let's pop
member of
in.
the pod. This is Lord Trippy.
Trip, big trip, basement. You already know.
You know what I mean? Yeah, give all your shout outs first.
Episode
Let people know what's
18.
going
Hey,
on.
at Lord Trippy everywhere. The gram, Twitter. Lord Trippy with an X at Twitch. I'm trying to fuck with me on the live stream. We back. We
For
back,
sure.
man. I'm a
we've
big
been here
fan.
before. You know what I
Yeah, I
mean?
mean-
I was even going to ask questions, but there's no need.
I'm a big fan. Yeah, we ain't even getting to the introduction.
That's what I'm saying. You already get it. You already get it.
They would kill me if a green video out right now with me
there
and
you go.
Wobie.
That's what I was
Gotta
saying. I'm like, you
promote
better
some music.
promo.
Yeah,
There you go.
definitely
Shout
just
out
drop the
Wolby, shout out
music. Yeah,
HBC.
you know.
Always.
For sure.
But yeah, now let's pod.
Yeah, let's pod, guys.
get to it. So number one.
She-Hulk.
Episode 7.
Yeah, we got 2 more after this, right?
Yeah.
So what happened? You want to give a little rundown real quick?
So this episode was her basically checking up on Blonsky
Yeah.
at his retreat.
Yeah.
His place of peace.
While simultaneously, this showed her.
Oh, got ghosted.
Yeah, she got ghosted, but it showed her relationship with what's his name?
Josh.
Fuck Josh. But we knew this. We knew this. All right, we knew this already. But anyway, yeah, she gets ghosted. She kind of realizes it
Yeah.
through the what do you
The
call
helping
it?
friends at the establishment.
Yes,
We could
the
get into
group.
them.
But she woke up mad happy though,
She
right?
did.
She did. I felt bad for her because we all knew. You look at that beginning of the
Bro.
episode. Your the smile
We
was
said
too
it last
real.
episode when she met Bo. I'm like, yes, he's too.
It's over.
He's too.
It's
nice.
too good to be true.
He said my plan was to strike up a beautiful conversation about.
Like it was like, bro, what?
It sounded too.
That's my plan.
Yeah,
I'm telling you my plan.
he definitely did.
He did
Wow.
say that.
Damn. Also, I was about to already ask questions. We probably too early. Never mind. Keep going. What happens? in
Okay,
that?
so she gets to the facility.
Right.
She's about to leave. She checked on Blonsky. Everything's chilling. So they're about to leave, right?
And she sees Bull, correct?
No, she's about to leave, and then I forgot these characters' names, but it's like
Man
a pig.
bull,
It's like a
man
man
bull,
pig.
and arugula.
Which apparently one of them are a mutant.
Yeah.
comic?
The not matador bull
There
is
we
a
go.
mutant.
It's a mutant in the
Yeah,
comic book. Yeah.
because he had the sword that had the electricity. Like he controls
Yes.
electricity. That's his power.
That's his actual
but
power.
the sword helps him. Yeah.
It's like a
kinda
thing to
conduit.
focus it, right?
Yeah,
Got it.
conduit. Yeah.
Got it.
So,
Yes.
yeah,
Come on, words.
yeah.
I heard you now.
So yeah, they're there. They have like a what's this, John? Not a prayer circle.
It's like
like an AA meeting.
Yeah, it's like a therapy session.
Yeah,
you know what
they're
I
all
mean?
just talking, trying to get through their issues.
Yeah.
And then one of her attackers walks in. One of the
Which is
ones
crazy.
that tried to attack her in like one of the earlier episodes. So she's spazzing like, oh nah, I know who you are. And she literally talked to us. Was like, oh y'all don't remember
That
I
that?
was
was
about to
dope.
say. I'm about to say.
That was one of the best times that she broke the wall.
She
too.
previously on them.
Yeah.
Yes, she
And
did.
she was
right.
like, "Wait a second, did they previously on them? Because if they didn't, no,
Let me give it to you. If not,
y'all need to know who this boy is."
Exactly. that was honestly one of the best times that she broke the wall in the whole show. That
And
was
I
a great
love it.
moment.
I love it.
Nah, that was tough.
But yeah, we realized it's him.
Yeah, and she wants to beat the shit out of Bull.
As need be. Also, if you think about it, remember this. I don't want to get too deep into because we're going to talk about it.
Yeah.
Remember the section of that where she finally settles in and she's talking about her stuff with Josh.
Yeah.
And they're all like, "We're gonna fucking kill this guy. Who is he?" If y'all notice, every single person in that scene says, "I'm gonna go kill him." Besides him,
Facts.
True.
I just don't know if she noticed that. That was my thing. I was just like,
If you notice though, right, in that conversation, and what I've been liking about a lot of these Disney Plus shows is like she got really into the concept of Jen versus Hulk, right?
Yeah.
And it's like
Which is
you
beautiful.
get to see the difference between Hulk and She-Hulk, where Banner versus Hulk is so testosterone violent, and like Jen versus She-Hulk is so in her head, like
I'm not good enough.
insecure,
Yeah, insecurities,
like,
yeah.
the opposite, right?
And now, like, you know, the hot friend at the school, now I am her, but when I go home every night, like, when I fall asleep, I go back in Jen form.
Yeah.
I'm truly Jen. I've been Jen my whole life, and now I have this split person. And, like, it was kind of like Moon Knight, right? Where you didn't even see Moon Knight that much in the series, but dealing with Steve and Steven and The other boy, I can't
It's
think
okay.
his name
We
right
are-
now.
we
right?
right with you, right
But
with
you
you.
feel me?
Yeah,
Like that storyline was so intriguing.
Yeah.
You almost didn't really need the hero aspect. Like
That's
you don't
real.
really need to see She-Hulk because you seeing like the guy who was really feeling She-Hulk. She came out to breakfast as Jen, and he like, hold up, no.
Nah, he did her dirty that episode.
No.
I gotta get that was a good take.
No, it was.
Because honestly, it's a bit about like they're not focusing in a way about depression, but it's almost like about depression. You know what I'm saying? Just mental stuff that we all go through every day, and it's cool for them to portray this in this weird 30-minute comedy hero. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
They
yeah.
went about it in a really cool way, so that's a really good point.
Right.
But yeah, that's basically the ep until the end. Does Josh? Oh no, they go backwards.
They go back and
show
show
what
you
Josh
that
did, why he
Josh got
goes
her
to there,
blood.
which we knew.
Yeah, we knew that.
But now that we're here, who's the Hulk King? Because is it just the leader, or is this man's name Hulk King? It obviously isn't,
Nah, I
is
feel
it?
like it might be the leader.
right?
It might be the leader.
Who's to say it's not a group chat?
It also
That's what
could
I
be.
thought it was.
I
It's
thought it
from
was
the
too.
group text. But do you think
It's like who's the leader of the group text?
who started the group text?
Is the leader of the group text.
Yeah, that's all. Because by the way, this show can end and we not have
That's also true.
a specific person.
Yeah, we not had that answer.
They might not give it to us till the Thunderbolts, till the Cap.
But we are Marvel Potters. And things that we do know about the future of the MCU,
Right.
we know we're probably gonna be Hulk and Captain America, New World Order.
I love that you said probably. Allegedly. Sure.
Is we got to cover ourselves.
Just
in case
say
it don't
alleged.
happen.
There you go.
Allegedly,
Yeah.
possibly.
We'll tell you off the pod.
I'm about to say.
They're doing some things.
I'm about to say.
If it's true, what they hearing, oh
Yeah,
man,
nah,
We'll-
it's gonna be crazy.
I mean, if you
But
want, we
just-
can get into it.
Well,
but-
I'm just saying, just because
Yeah.
we know that, like,
Right.
it's just we know
We're poking.
its implications to this.
Yeah.
It
What
seems-
just happened? Because like that blood thing is not a small. Because if you remember from the first episode, Branner burned her blood.
yeah,
Right, destroyed him. And
Yeah.
even Banner
point.
telling her, yo, Jen, I'm bleeding, get away from me, before it even hits
Yeah.
her, you know? Like, the whole emphasis has been in how important the blood is, right? But also that, like, all right, somebody, because they already did the serum with John Walker, right?
Yeah.
So somebody is trying to replicate these heroes.
There we go.
Right?
Yeah.
And you got Abomination. So who's to say his blood hasn't been given up, right?
True.
And
That's
then,
deep.
and
I didn't
then
even think about that.
Incredible Hulk, the scientist, Mr. Blue, right? So he's coming back, right?
That's
So
the
that's
leader,
somebody
right?
who's been infected with the blood, right?
Yeah.
So the blood has been out there. I mean, even technically, Stan Lee, right? I think he died. He might have.
Right.
Stan Lee might have died, but he ingested some of the blood. So the blood has been out there. It just hasn't, really
Right.
been used.
Yeah, I like where you're going with that because that leads us into like
It does.
like maybe the Thunderbolt situation, really getting into the creation of that team, like and that being Cesar, they planned it earlier and other things
All
things of that
throughout.
nature.
Yep,
So,
yep. Because at the end of the day, we don't know much about Thunderbolts. We have no idea what they're going against, what the reason for joining each other is,
And the way
what
Kevin
leader
Feige put the
is.
sauce on this movie,
Yeah, he
it's
put too
like-
much on it, so I know it's got to be nice.
It might be more than what we thinking.
Has to be.
Yeah.
He's like, hey, don't sleep. Don't sleep.
You
I
got
know it looks regular, but
Suicide Squad was a successful DC movie.
yes, it was.
Yeah.
You think
One of
Feige,
the only.
You think
The
Feige
Marvel
ain't
version?
see that and said, "Oh, we could do that."
Right. Easy.
Oh, y'all like that?
He said plus this. Like,
Wait till you see our version.
He said,
of
guess
that.
what?
If
We
y'all
have-
like that, I mean, enjoy.
it's like the Loki scene.
I mean, enjoy it.
It's literally like the Loki scene in Avengers. He's like, but we have a Hulk.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Like
Nah,
literally,
facts.
we have Suicide Squad, but with Hulks.
With Hulk.
So,
With Hulks.
that does sound kind of
So-
interesting.
Real quick before we get off She-Hulk,
Yes.
I want to ask, what are y'all like thoughts of the show so far, and what are y'all thoughts of this episode? Like how did you feel?
Personally, I had a great time with this episode. I think, what's the word? Comedy wise, for lack of a better term, I'm enjoying it more at the later episodes. I think I'm laughing more at the actual jokes in the last couple than I did in the beginning. In the beginning, it was like, this is funny, but it's more like I get the joke. I'm not actually laughing. Yeah, I was dying a little. I mean, not going crazy, but I was like, their little the therapy session scene was pretty cool. Just the chemistry of everyone was really funny.
Yeah.
With that being said, as a Marvel show, yeah, it's like super different than everything else. But I like that it's different and it's its own thing. Noah, if I'm going to say one of my favorites compared to everything else, it's not one of my favorite ones. But like that is nothing. It doesn't take away shit for me personally with how good this is at telling the story it's trying to tell, the way it's trying to tell it. You know what I mean? So for me, the only way they could ruin this show is like if the ending happens and we just don't learn anything.
Right.
You know, which I don't think it's happening because they keep poking at stuff. So I'm assuming we're going to learn something. But no, I'm really enjoying it.
Right. What you think, Trey?
Word, yeah. I mean, the whole show as a whole, like I said, I'm enjoying the fuck out this show.
Yeah.
I'm loving the fourth wall breaking, like you said, especially with all this Deadpool noise in the background. It's like they already making the casual fans
Used to it.
now used to.
Yes.
Are they talking to me? Like, all right, cool, that's cool. So I'm loving the fourth wall. I'm loving the fact that it's able to push the. You feel me? And like, I said I'm not gonna try and go back to too many old episodes, right? But y'all was talking about how
That don't bother us.
I think it might have been episode 16. Y'all was talking about how Smart Hulk, y'all kind of tired of Smart Hulk, right? And y'all kind of like want to see Savage Hulk a little bit more. I think y'all was talking about that with Snowden, right? But the MCU. This was one of them YouTube comments I wanted to leave, right?
Okay.
That was in my notes. So the MCU, right? Like the one big thing about the Marvel universe outside of the MCU was geniuses, right? It's always been a ton of geniuses.
Right.
So the MCU is kind of lacking geniuses. It started with Tony, right? And
Where the hell did you get this? This is a good point.
Banner is a genius, though.
100%.
You see how
100%.
cool they were, even in She-Hulk. You know, he built that lab.
Bro, there's only There's only 3 geniuses left.
Exactly.
Including him.
So they had to use Banner as a genius, and they couldn't really go too far with Savage. Because I mean, think about. I think I might have had. I put it in my notes. Who like they listed geniuses that they had, right?
I'm about to say, because we can even just say him. Riri is not introduced yet, technically, so
Sure.
Riri's a genius.
I'm talking phase 1, like Infinity Saga geniuses.
Okay.
You feel me?
Just Shuri.
You feel me?
And Tony. Oh, Vision.
Because it's no that's my thing. It's no Reed Richards, right? Then when Ant-Man, they started Ant-Man with Scott Lang, so you didn't really get the genius of Hank Pym like the Avengers had,
exactly.
right?
Yeah.
So all you really had was Bruce and Tony. They had to play the genius role. Yeah.
Well, Shuri too, right? But you know, we didn't talk
She
about
wasn't
Yeah,
that.
but
really-
look at how late Shuri came into
into
play.
the game,
Yeah.
She came in, and then even still, she was
Literally
second-
the end.
She was a secondary.
The whole
character.
time heist
She's
would have
still a
never
secondary,
worked.
right?
The whole
Yeah.
time heist would have never worked without two brain power. Even Vision.
Yeah.
Like Banner and Tony created Vision
Had to
kind of
make him.
together. You feel me?
No, facts.
Good point.
So
This is
I would
Yeah,
love
you gotta give it to
I would love to see Ravage Hulk too. Don't get me wrong.
Right.
But I get it. Like
You appreciate him for, because that's
It's the
also us too.
MCU.
I never thought about it like
Right.
that, but that's actually really,
That is a good
really,
point.
really good point.
With that being said, though,
I came to pod.
I don't know. I don't know how much genius he's gonna stay after the end of.
all these things happening.
Now, I think they're gonna keep him as Smart Hulk, but they might make that man
Snap.
snap
Yeah.
because
Angry
something's
Banner?
happening. Yeah.
Ooh,
Angry
we never
Banner?
saw that.
You don't know where exactly. Like we actually never saw that. Where do you think? Because we never talked about it. Where do you think Hulk is, and what is Hulk doing right now? What's going on with him? And in your theory,
Well, he's obviously back on Sakaar, right?
for sure.
Yeah.
right?
Like that's
What's happening?
obvious. I think Hulk was getting busy.
You think he went back to fuck?
No, I think he was fucking around the time
Right.
of Ragnarok.
Right.
Around the
He's
time
going
of
back. Here we
Ragnarok.
go.
I mean,
Here we go.
what,
I'm like, oh shit, he left to
the
get some
grant,
ass.
like
That's crazy.
Jen was wrong about the wrong Avenger. She was worried about the wrong Avenger fucking.
Oh my
Like,
god, stop!
She was like, "Oh, did Cap get some ass?" But this whole
The
time,
whole time he's probably nervous, like
Banner's on different planets with the with the Grandmaster,
Just dog, just having
going.
kids.
just
everywhere.
slaughtering
I ain't even
niggas.
thinking about what
just,
Grandmaster
because he's a freak.
oh, he a nasty boy.
And this is my champion. So how my champion not gonna be busting nuts?
Oh, there's a lot of green kids out there. There's a lot of them. Sorry, not to get nasty on the pod, but that's just real. You put 2 and 2 together,
We just talking about it.
make it 22. Just
So I think he back home dealing with some custody issues.
no, not baby mama drama for Bruce.
Yo.
He gonna come back like they done got me for all my money, Jen.
Because if you had a boy, he ravaging like the real Hulk and not
100%.
She-Hulk. Not to say She-Hulk, not the real Hulk. You know what I mean? But you know.
No, I get you. No, for sure. Because I mean, we have the Hulk,
The Hulk. That's what I mean.
For sure. She's her own thing. But damn, we're right with you. So, what do y'all think the implications of that are going to be? Like when he pops back up at the end of the show, it's probably going to be like a post-credit scene or something.
Yeah.
Even if it's not that deep, we don't need to get into it. But it's like, is that a direct start into World War Hulk? Is that a direct lead into?
All right, so this is my theory.
There we
here.
go.
So I'm thinking, all right, so the blood is out there. The blood has been taken.
Right.
I feel like that's going to be a plot thing at the end. Like She-Hulk is probably going to find out, all right, they got blood and they doing all a bunch of crazy stuff with it. I feel like that's going to be the ending of this show. Like that's going to be the culmination.
Yeah, wait.
It's-
Also, wait, keep talking.
Okay.
Because one of these we might flip this into this.
Okay.
This might lead into
Okay,
something.
got you,
Hold
got
up.
you.
I'm going to find a tweet.
Okay. So yeah, I feel like the blood is going to be a big factor at the end of this show
For sure.
and then we're also going to tie up to where Hulk is at, and I feel like those two things are going to be the things that lead us into whatever the Hulk storyline is going to be. Yeah. But I also feel like they might with what we're hearing about the Hulks being involved with Captain America.
Right.
I feel like this also might lead into that.
That's what I'm.
And low key, Captain America might be where the whole World Hulk things.
I think by the end of
stem
Captain
from.
America, it's going to be clear that World War Hulk is next.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right, for sure. Because I was while you were there, you want to just do that?
Yeah, we can just jump
From
into
this,
that
remember
one.
this?
Yeah, that's a good one. Oh yeah.
Okay, so
All right, so yeah, I can segue. So
thank you.
while we're in the whole
I can
conversation,
segue.
while we're in the whole conversation, it's these rumors that have been going around for about the Thunderbolt. So obviously, the original actor who played Thunderbolt Ross in the MCU has passed away.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace to him. So people are theorizing, they're thinking that the MCU is trying to recast. So there's these theories and these rumors going around that possibly Harrison Ford is in the running to be Thunderbolt Ross.
Not mad at it.
But you know, with Thunderbolt Ross, with the Thunderbolts comes Red Hulk.
Yeah.
So
With that,
Yeah,
nice
go
segue. Come on, man. Come on, you
how
just
we
a
do.
transitioner.
Listen,
Nice.
3,000.
3,000. So with that, people were speaking about this. Someone online, they're like a fan. They go by, I don't know if it doesn't matter who they are. They had made a comment saying, hey, I wouldn't mind Bryan Cranston being which is also pretty cool too.
That would be dope.
But with that being said, they were like, saying that with that, he should be like, oh, he was experimented on himself and he looks younger. So by the end of the film, he's completed with experiments and becomes a full-fledged Red Hulk, right? That was someone's theory. Then one of the leakers that we follow, General Holt, shout out to you. Is this Great Face?
It is great face.
Well,
but we
you're
don't
General
know.
Holt.
One
We
of
don't
them-
know what's going on.
I don't know
Anyway,
which one of y'all are the real one.
but appreciate you either way.
this is like
with that
this
being
is like
said,
the Clone Saga in Spider-Man. This has been
it's
Riley.
like
I don't know who
variants.
that
We don't.
is. I don't.
That's a whole thing. We'll tell you.
Yeah.
There's like two versions of the same. It's confusing.
Yeah.
Anyway, they say, quote unquote, you wouldn't need to wait on him becoming Red Hulk. With what happens by the end of She-Hulk, he can show up at the start of the movie, no problem, as Red Hulk. At the start of the movie is reference to Thunderbolts.
Interesting.
What the hell does that mean?
That the blood is getting around.
That
Right.
means and it's getting stepped on.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
they could easily mix up Abomination blood, She-Hulk
See what I'm
blood,
saying? They make
right?
something crazy.
And the next thing you know, he got Red Hulk, and then when he transitioned from Red Hulk, he can come back looking as a recast character. Boom.
That's actually real though.
Boom.
What? That's real
That's
shit
crazy.
though.
No.
I like that.
I like it
Boom.
too.
No,
It's
it
just
is-
crazy. It's just wild.
Boom.
Like, it's
Boom.
like, yeah.
No, honestly, it's insane because my main question towards that was like, bro, what the hell's gonna happen? Like, we already know. We're speaking about it now. Like, we know the blood is taken, right? We know it's leading to more Hulks. We know the easy stuff.
Right.
What is he saying? Where is this disconnect that I'm having where it's like, how would it make sense film-wise, story-wise, for Red Hulk to immediately appear? Right? So to me, something either got to happen. I'm not saying Red Hulk. I'm not doing no deep searching like that. But what specifically happens to where it's like, oh, anybody could be a Hulk now, or like, oh, he got to be Red Hulk now.
Yeah.
Like, what happens?
They might be passing that blood around. It's like at church.
Right.
It's the blood.
Don't
It's
do
the
that.
blood.
He said they passing around like a bat, like the bat, like we got to like bread,
like communion.
like
Black
It's in the-
screen,
it's
right?
in the blood.
Right, black
Right.
screen, pans over, laboratory,
there we go.
man raging out, laboratory gets destroyed,
That's it. That's the end of the
being
the
Red
show.
Hulk smashed, jumps out into civilization, Red Hulk into civilization, boom,
End of it.
boom.
And then Val,
Hey, do you talk to Kevin?
Val
Hey,
somewhere,
man.
and when Val just pull up in a wheel like,
She goes, hey, I need to get you for a second. Can you come over here?
come to death
Yeah.
row. Come to death. Come to death row.
Come to death row. You don't want your
No,
manager all in your
Abomination,
video.
Abomination pulls up.
Yeah,
You remember me, Slime?
yeah.
She should say slime too.
I was at D24.
Next thing you know, they do like one of them handshakes.
No, facts.
Like twin.
Right.
But yeah, I just think that regardless of how they do that, it sounds like there's a pretty not shocking ending to She-Hulk, but that ending is a big like, whoa, here we are.
Nah, facts.
So I'm excited.
I'm excited.
A Loki level ending? You think it's gonna be a Loki level ending?
I hope so. We ain't had one
That's
of those in a
big.
while.
That's you expect that? Give your opinion. That's big.
I said I hope so. I don't know.
But what do you think? Not what you. Like, what do you think is going to happen?
I think that it's just going to resolve these plot points. I don't know how big it's going to be.
It's going to be a Falcon and Winter Soldier level.
Disrespect. You're disrespecting both.
No, that was
that's a good one.
You like
Me
that?
too.
Black Cat.
Oh, he's mean.
That's Black Cat.
Okay.
He said, "Oh, you like that? You like Black?"
That's why I said
Chris
disrespect
Evans
because
is my cat. I hear you.
Oh my God.
I hear you.
Uncle Ruckus of the podcast.
Oh my God.
He said, "Oh, you like that?"
He said, ugh.
Where they
Not in my
gave the
world.
nigga the stars and stripes? You like that?
Yeah. But you know what's funny?
Oh my
Even
God.
though I don't feel that way, I like the ending. I still get like
The level.
right,
I'm just
but
talking
that
the level.
level's pretty- that level is still
of it.
small.
The power of the ending.
Ready? That actually is kind of a good topic point because the end of that show is I only got that feeling from that show, whatever that feeling was at the end, because that was one of those where that show we knew he was Cap,
Right.
and the show breaks it down and reverses and makes you.
Well, let me
make him,
clarify, right?
you know,
Like
right,
talking
so-
about levels, right? Like Falcon and Winter Soldier was street level, right?
Right.
And I feel like She-Hulk is doing a good job of separating. Hulk is in space right now. He's a cosmic level hero. And She-Hulk is a new hero, and she's really on some street level shit. She's dealing with fucking man bull.
She might mess
Like-
with the Defenders. She might not even go.
You feel me?
I'm with
Granted,
you.
she
Yeah.
dealing with Abomination, but like that's still more street level. That was when Hulk was on the street level.
Exactly.
Now he's cosmic. So I think they like Daredevil's about to come in. He's a street level
level
hero.
too.
So I think it's going to be about, no disrespect, a Falcon and Winter Soldier. Like I'm holding my like.
Where do
feel
you
me?
put that level though?
Because
That's kind of my
Because
question.
hold up, the only thing that really like shook up the whole MCU at the ending was Loki and kind of WandaVision.
I was about to say WandaVision too.
WandaVision.
WandaVision
Even if
too.
it didn't do all the things everyone wanted, it still
Yeah.
shook some shit up.
Yeah.
Because she became the Scarlet Witch, and then all the
No,
wrong
if
shit.
she didn't lose her kids, there would be no premise for Multiverse of
Multiverse of Madness
Nah,
wouldn't
facts.
exist. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, this isn't true, bro.
What's up?
Miss Marvel did say she was a fucking mutant at the end of that shit.
That's true, but that felt like a footnote.
It
I
was.
don't put that hard in fucking Sam Wilson becoming
Like,
Cap.
yeah, I was tripping.
Y'all
out.
niggas racist.
What?
Y'all niggas racist.
Me too. Why can't I
Sam
be
Wilson
over here?
becoming Cap is a monumental thing,
I said
bro.
it was.
No, it is
He
great.
isn't.
It's
because
great.
he's lighter.
It's
They
great.
even brought the
I just want the
what's the
costume
old
better.
head
That's my
Elijah?
gripe.
What's the old
Wait,
head?
what? You only didn't like the moment because of the costume?
Yeah,
It looks like
it
the
was
cartoon.
a lot of room, like in the neck area.
Oh my
And
god! Do you hear this right? No. Do you hear it right now?
Yo, what are we talking about? What's the boy? They even brought Elijah, like the old Cap that
Yeah.
they put in jail.
Yeah.
Like, no, they was repping for us, bro.
I
They
think
was.
so too. He got something
was.
against
He gonna make it into Atlanta. Like Donald Glover gonna come and direct the next
Oh my
Cesar.
God.
Don't
Cap.
do that because I'm gonna need Donald back. So.
Nah, as a prowler.
Shit, is it for sure?
Yeah. So what we doing next?
I don't know. I like where we were at. I still want to answer his question. He said,
No,
"Do
for
you
sure.
think it's going to be like what
Yeah, what level?
Thing?
Not Loki, not WandaVision, but it's in the middle. I think it might be a little bigger than.
Then Cap.
Damn, that sounds racist. He's right. We don't like our kind. No, because this is what I was trying to explain to you. Emotionally, that was one of the best endings to me.
Yeah.
If you want my real
Yeah.
emotionally, in the grand scheme of this comic book world we're fans of, it was okay.
It was okay.
Right? But you know what I'm trying to say? Like, in that
Yeah.
way. Because also, nigga, we knew you were Cap before the show started.
Nah,
But-
fact.
You just made these white people like you now as Cap. That's
Yeah,
all that really
yeah,
happened to me. But,
Okay.
you know, this is a very specific perspective. I'm just waiting for him to put the suit on the whole show, really. And that's not because I love that show more than a lot of people did. But, so I just feel like She-Hulk, if it comes out and we see a damn Hulk or we see Hulk's son with Hulk, that is a little bigger than Falcon on the Marvel standpoint.
I think it's only gonna be major if Nick Fury shows up and makes her like an Avenger or some shit.
You don't think that if Hulk brings back a child, that's not as big
Oh,
as
if it has anything to do with actual Banner,
Yeah.
then it's gonna be crazy.
Gotcha.
But that takes it to
You're
cosmic level.
Boom.
That takes it to
Yes,
cosmic
does.
level.
Yes, it does. You're saying if it stays here and this
If it
bubble we're
stays
at
a
right
She-Hulk
now, got it.
ending, like this
I
is
agree.
where She-Hulk is now.
Yes, honestly, I'm gonna say less than Falcon because I felt emotionally connected to that.
Yeah,
So yeah,
I felt cause like, all right,
was
my
deep.
best friend was, cause I just watched Winter Soldier. Like my best friend, who I got
Like, for
really
the first
cool.
time, or you just
no,
watched-
no,
I'm
no,
about to say,
for
you
the
would never.
first
how
time.
dare
Yo,
you know?
put some
Don't even do him like
respect
that
on my
'cause
name.
he told me there might be Marvel movies he never seen. You just say that the other day.
There's
MCU movies or Marvel movies?
MCU movies. I never seen The Dark World. Or The Dark World.
Fine, that's okay.
Other than that,
I'm
I've
not
seen
mad
them
at
all.
that. I'm not
Other than
mad.
that, I've seen.
Didn't
them
you
all.
say like Iron Man?
I just
something?
watched
Didn't you
it.
say Iron Man 3
I
or
haven't seen
something?
them in a long time.
You've only seen Iron Man once. That's what it was.
Yeah.
And I was like, the nerd in me.
I'm doing the cinematic release right now. Okay. So now, like, I've been doing timeline order like 3-4 times. Okay. So now I'm doing cinematic release order. So I just watched Thor: Dark World. I just did a Winter Soldier.
Nice.
So yeah.
Oh man, I got to redo that. I redid all of that before Infinity War and Endgame.
I'm gonna do it before
for Secret Wars.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it for Secret
before
Wars.
King Dynasty. Yeah, I definitely. Oh, that'll be fun.
Secret Wars one might be a little too crazy.
That's too crazy, bro.
You might gotta.
You have to watch all Spider-Man. You have to watch all X-Men. You have to watch all the Fantastic Four, possibly. You might have to, bro. You gonna have to watch Miles Teller. You excited?
Crazy.
No, don't. He ain't gonna be in this.
No,
he ain't gonna be in this. They not calling him back. But they're not calling him back.
We're gonna have to watch Nick Cage Ghost Rider.
They
not calling him back.
But that's mean because they should call Miles for something.
They not calling him back.
Make him Nova or something. You don't like that?
I wouldn't mind him in the MCU. I'm gonna say that, even though he's not my favorite actor. But I wouldn't
disrespect.
mind him.
But yes, I appreciate you.
I wouldn't mind him.
That man's good.
He's cool.
All right.
He's cool sometimes.
Shut up. Anyway.
All right, next question. Next one. Where you want to go?
This is deep one. No, we'll go back.
Go back. Oh, to the one.
Yeah.
The one.
I mean, unless you want to wait for it.
It's the one and the two.
Oh shit.
No, wait. Do the next one.
Let's do it. No, let's go. We here.
Fuck it.
We're here. So what we talking about is, so last week or whenever this is, Ryan Reynolds said Deadpool 3 is coming and Wolverine is going to be in it, and he announced it, and Wolverine was there.
Deadpool 3000.
Yes. Don't get us. I'll get in the movie.
Look, they get charged up. I'll
get in the movie. Shit, Kevin, I will be a towel. I don't care. What do you need me to be? I'll be there. It's all right. Towel-y. It's like, oh, you're hot, towel. Just come on. It's fine.
But bruh, that made my day that day. I'm like, yo, this is crazy.
My whole day.
Like we knew Deadpool. Like we knew Deadpool 3 was coming. We knew it,
and we knew it was going to be fucking crazy regardless.
Exactly.
My personal opinion, we knew.
But the fact that he bringing Hugh Jackman back as Wolverine, and he's going to be a big part of the film,
it changes a lot.
It just
does. It does. It just brings up a lot of questions.
Like, bro, the logo is Deadpool's face with the claws.
With the claws, fam.
Bro, it just makes you know, like, yeah. This is the whole movie.
No.
Like, this is what's happening.
Yeah.
It's not a cameo. It's not a little.
Once more, this was not Ryan Reynolds. This was Kevin Feige.
Kevin fucking Feige. I don't care what Ryan says.
Putting his dick on the table and saying, I got fucking Wolverine, niggas. He's here.
He's also the reason that we got all 3 Spider-Man in the film. Y'all better start giving him props.
Wolverine announcement.
That's real.
This Wolverine announcement single-handedly lowers the gravity of that mutant statement in Miss Marvel.
Oh, hold on. What do you mean by that?
Because everyone's like, oh my God, they said mutant in the MCU. Yeah. Oh my God, this is huge for Miss Marvel.
Oh yeah, because now we
shit. Right.
This nigga Hugh Jackman is out of character talking to you, the fan, saying, hey guys, I'm here.
Right, like, yeah, I'm doing it again. He said, let's talk about it. Ryan. All right,
let's talk about it. So, like I've sent you tweets and stuff like that. It says like a section of the community, people are upset that this is even happening at all.
There's always going to be a section of.
So how do y'all? Because all right, I'll give you their argument though. Their argument was like, all right, Logan argument. Bull was really upset. Like, yo, is anything sacred? But his thing was,
bro, that's word for word what he said. Word for word.
The sacred timeline is done. Fuck that shit, nigga. We blew that shit up in Loki. The sacred timeline over, nigga. No, nothing's sacred anymore. Didn't you watch? Are you watching anything?
To it.
Are you watching the shows?
He said, nigga.
No, fact.
They literally killed the nigga protecting all the sacredcy. Like,
so everything is, bro. Honestly, it's the multiverse, but that isn't even the story. But
so people are upset, like, oh, does this discredit Logan? Then they dropped another. Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman dropped another clip, like,
explaining.
Yo. We seen y'all saying that. They probably didn't even see them say that. They probably had this preloaded.
They knew.
They definitely knew. No, they definitely knew
just like
that
She-Hulk.
this was going to happen. Yep.
She-Hulk called people on Twitter talking shit about She-Hulk, and it was in the show.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, did they just shoot this?
Smart ass writers. Smart ass.
My bad. Go ahead.
Yo, this is not going to affect Logan. Logan was in 2099. This is a variant of Wolverine. Like, it's not.
Also, the director of Logan said the same thing after.
Yeah, so he was just like, "Oh, literally, I love Logan. Logan is this, but this is going to be his own thing, and we're all going to love this too."
Exactly.
Type vibe. So, but what are y'all thoughts on this? Like, how do y'all feel about this actually coming back, and what does this mean?
Hold on,
was that what I thought it was?
This is bussin' film.
Oh, that's a fake one.
Film.
Oh, okay, all right.
It said Channing Tatum will be in House of Dragon. We all got lost.
Oh no,
it's not true. It's not true.
Yeah.
Game of Thrones talk. Oh,
stop that. You stop what you're doing immediately.
Hey yo, I'm on here for all the fans that don't watch Game of Thrones, but listen to this podcast. There will be no Thrones talk today.
Wait, I'm giving y'all. Someone had a theory that I like. that could happen in this too. They said just had a potential major breakthrough about Deadpool 3. What if the whole plot is about Wade keeping Logan from his death and that he kidnaps him out of that time and takes him into the MCU trying to save his life? That's hard as shit.
That's crazy.
I like that more than
the
what the way they're making it, to be honest. Because tell them say what their idea might be from what the original one was.
There was an original idea that Ryan Reynolds had prior to the Fox Disney deal.
Before Disney bought Fox.
And it was going to be like a kind of like a road trip doing with him and Wolverine.
Right.
Kind of like.
I heard about that.
Yeah, and they said something's going to happen in, I don't want to say the word wrong, Rashomon style? Rush?
Yeah, I think that's what the
Yeah,
word
and
was.
this is basically when the same event happens and they show it from two different perspectives. So Wolverine thinks a completely different. This situation happened this way. Deadpool thinks it happened this way, which is very funny. Sounds cool. Yeah. That shit though that I just said sound way better to me.
I think it will be elements of that concept in the final John, but it's definitely going to be different. I definitely think we're going to be dabbling in the multiverse, especially with how close this is going to be to Secret Wars and all that stuff coming. So like it's going to be a multiversal thing. Also,
but you heard that he said it's not multiverse because it's confusing if they're like, hey, this Logan was in 2029. This happens before. To me, I hear that info and that sounds like, oh, this is the same timeline. You're just saying literally before.
Okay. Well, all right.
That's what it sounds like. I don't want that personally. I'd rather a multiverse thing.
That's what I took from it.
Like,
I took from it like, yo, this doesn't retcon Logan because this is before
this happens.
Right. I mean, and if you understand the Marvel multiverse, you understand there's branches off in timelines. So like him taking a Wolverine out of that doesn't change that happens in that specific time. Right. You know what I mean? Like it's just now it's another branch.
True. I didn't even think about that.
It's like Loki.
Yeah.
Like what he's doing. That Loki.
Right. He could go Loki and come back to the same time.
Nah, but I'm saying, but Loki dipping in the beginning of Loki didn't change what happened in Avengers.
Right.
It just
that was the point of the show.
Another joint. Yeah. Like a whole other timeline. So yeah, but yeah, I'm super excited for this, bro.
I'm hyped, bro. I just think there's too many possibilities. By the way, I still want Domino back though.
I do too.
She was lit.
I think she might
even if she don't come back, that's cool. But I'm just saying that dynamic would be cool. I think all three of them.
That was what's her name?
Zazie Beetz. She's dope.
Yes.
Yeah, I would love her back. Is that
I want her in anything.
I don't even need facts. But I don't even need the rest of them to be honest. That
maybe Cable.
That'd be cool, but I don't need it.
Okay.
Do you need it?
I don't need it.
Yeah.
Because honestly, Cable.
Nah, Colossus.
You need Colossus?
You need
Colossus.
You
gonna get another Colossus,
do you need
I don't even need
him back in it?
I don't need him. I don't need him because you got everybody in the MCU you can play with.
That's what I'm.
So
that's
I don't need him. Yeah.
It'd be dope to see it though. 100%.
I need Spidey.
That would be
in
tough.
This movie.
Yes.
By the way, I get exactly what the jokes will be insane. With that being said, do you need or if you don't have it in there, are you upset? Is what I'm saying.
Not if I got Hulk. Because did you see Hulk versus Wolverine, the animated John, where Deadpool's all in it?
Yeah.
Yes. Wow. I didn't even
Give me a Weapon Next storyline.
That'd be tough.
Give me a William Stryker or something crazy.
Would be hard.
Like, give me go hard.
Because how do y'all think they're gonna play? They
go hard.
Deadpool.
Look,
they can play
Iron
like
Man
this is a
dead.
video game. Like the way that they use characters.
Yeah.
So how do y'all even think they're gonna use them? Do you think it's gonna be in this road trip style? We're gonna drive by. Oh look, we're near New Asgard.
Bro, I just got a theory. You got
something? Give it to me.
So with this being as close as it's going to be to like Avengers,
yeah, because that was a great point you said. It is going to be. It's the next year, right?
My idea is they're in the Fox universe, right? This is just theory, right?
Yeah, that's what I wanted to do.
The incursions are happening. Yes. The incursions are happening. So multiverses are crashing into each other.
Oh shit!
And they're trying to run from it.
Oh. You did that, Kevin.
Yeah, you need a gunshot.
Yeah.
Boom.
Boom. Boom.
That was crazy.
Congratulations. That was so good.
Nah, like
that was
really good.
I'm thinking because like eventually we're gonna have to start seeing that because it's gonna be the incursions is gonna be a real threat.
The incursions are gonna have.
We already saw it in Venom.
Exactly.
We already saw it in Venom. Even though they didn't even really go hard with
that. Right.
He popped in and he popped out and he left the symbiote.
Right.
That is a consequence of one of the major incursions that was going on.
Right. And then you've seen what happened in Multiverse of Madness and how they were emphasizing incursions being a thing. So I feel like we're eventually going to see the incursions from different point of views from different people in different multiverses and things like that. And Deadpool
like the
is the perfect one.
Like
already
all the perspectives from the Blitz. The same thing.
And Deadpool is the perfect one because he's already existing in a different universe. So that's good. That'll be a cool way to bring him in that way.
Jeez.
And I feel like low key,
you got your writing team right here.
This is my other theory for the ending of that. I'm feeling like
and the Deadpool
will make it to the MCU and Logan won't.
Oh, I already felt that.
I can see that. I can see that.
Ready?
Now there will be a version, and I think now it will be a version of him in Secret Wars, but he won't know Deadpool. And then that'll be a weird thing.
That's
like,
tough because they brought him from another world, like the battle world
and
shit.
Be like,
and he's
bro,
like, I do not know you.
He's like, bro, we just went on a road trip and And he's like, bro, I don't know anything about none of that. Did you back up off of me before I stab you with these claws? Like,
that's hilarious.
Yeah.
Damn.
You should write a letter.
Damn.
Yo, Kevin, we
Come
here,
on, man.
bro.
Only on Listen 3000, bro.
Come on, man. That's a really good theory. I can't even stop that.
Shit. You know how they made Spider-Man Lotus?
Yeah.
We're going to make Deadpool 3000.
That's hard. Don't do that, bro. Because I started writing the script tonight. Put my glasses on.
Who gonna be Deadpool?
Ryan Reynolds, nigga.
Wait, what? Wait, Ryan?
Everything we do is big.
I'm like, how the hell you got his number?
Yeah,
Big.
no, facts. Deadpool 3000. I like that.
Or Andre. We get Andre 3000.
To play Deadpool?
Absolutely.
Andre, you know what we was doing when we made
Mr. Benjamin. Remember he was in Philly playing the flute?
Yeah, bro.
I seen him.
He can use it as a sword. That'd be cool.
Put him in the black Deadpool outfit with the red eyes.
I feel like he wouldn't want that. I don't know why, but I feel like we should try it.
I mean, bro, did you ever see his collaboration with the Gorillas?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You remember he was rocking a mask for a while?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Like on his Kanye shit.
Deadpool.
I mean,
I'm not mad.
hey, Andre.
I'm not
Mr. Benjamin.
Andre Poole.
We're here. That sounded weird.
I'm going to say pause.
Is that a pool full of Andres? What's going on? I don't know. I don't know what's happening. There's a lot of Andres in the world, man. I mean, that better be a big pool. I don't know.
So they made Armor Wars the movie.
But to end this Deadpool thing, because honestly, there's a lot of. We should end it though, yeah. But like, personally, I just think that if there isn't a lot of cameos, it's another missed opportunity. Like, because remember before Multiverse of Madness, we were all like, hey, we're overemphasizing cameos. Let's not be.
That's what I was about to say.
I remember it. But then the movie came and we fucking didn't like that shit. Not the movie, but that aspect of it, the cameo shit.
I like the cameos.
Me too. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying a lot of people, once we heard the ones that were cut from the film, it made me upset knowing it. At least just don't tell me what was cut then. Bro,
I'm not mad, but yeah, I get what you're saying.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, at least for the general public.
I don't even know why they even keep telling us.
It's just my thing
is, right? So let's say Deadpool 3
like, you ain't want
have
Magneto
a bunch of cameos, right? A bunch of cameos, right? At like almost every dream cameo.
I already hear what you're saying.
It's still gonna be like
movie.
74 niggas on Reddit talking about, oh my god, they keep doing cameos.
100%.
They're just catering to the fans. They're not trying to stick to
you're
any
right.
real storyline.
But
it's falling apart.
Yes. But also, Listen 3000, we don't give a shit about those people.
Right.
That's
like,
okay.
no, this shit hard, bro. When I saw Krasinski, I damn near stood up in the theater.
Me too.
Nah,
I thought the cameos were phenomenal. My issue was, don't tell me that Magneto was going to have a scene with Scarlet Witch. Don't tell me that Ghost Rider was in here. Don't tell me that Deadpool was about to pop up with all the dead heads there. Don't tell me it, then I'm okay. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
they just kept it to themselves.
That's it. Yeah. But my thing is, like, for Deadpool, it's just the best. Again, this movie's gonna be phenomenal if they don't give him one damn cameo in it, because I know how much they're gonna put into it.
Right.
With it being said, it's the easiest op for Secret Wars. Like, just have a cameo fest if you can.
Low key, it's like the people that like if there might not be important enough for Secret Wars, throw them in this joint.
That's what I'm saying, right?
You know
Because Secret Wars is about to be the load, but they're going to be integral to the story.
Right.
You don't need Deadpool's to be integral to the story. You can have a random bro.
Literally,
you got Jessica Alba as Sue Storm and him just kill her, and it'd be over. It's not even a big.
You can have Michael B. Jordan come back as a
bro.
You can have Chris Evans come back,
literally, bro. I want Chris Evans to come back as Human Torch so bad. I know everyone's like, what? I want it.
That would be tough.
Just 1 second, like a Secret Wars.
It'd be hilarious.
Bro, but if they combine all the Fox stuff and then just kill the Fox universe, like,
easy.
But it wouldn't be Deadpool killing it. It would be like universe incursions because of the Secret Wars stuff.
Yeah.
Like, that'll be tough.
Because to be honest, when they originally said, they were still doing Deadpool 3 with Disney, I thought they were going to do the Deadpool kills the Marvel Universe. That's what I thought the idea was. But now that we're doing the Secret War, it makes more. You can do it without having to go that route.
Yeah.
So,
because it's rated R, how many times you think Ryan gonna say fuck?
how many did he last time? Shit.
Did he say fuck in Deadpool 2?
Yeah.
I didn't know you could say fuck in PG-13.
Nah, it was
It's
raw.
R. Every Deadpool
Deadpool 2 is rated R?
Both of them.
There's a version
shit.
that's PG-13.
Right.
But
it was re-released for younger people to see.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. I remember that commercial with PG-13. They were like, this is for you. They did a whole thing for it.
Wow.
Yeah.
But by the way, that too, before we get off this, I can't wait to see Hugh Jackman slice heads again with blood.
With blood.
Oh my God.
With fucking blood.
Because I only saw it in Logan and it was phenomenal.
And bringing antimanium into the MCU. So now it's not just vibranium.
I mean, it all depends. Like, if he makes it past his film.
But either way, if Wolverine's coming, that's his whole point.
It don't
Wolverine's
matter.
going to be
As
here
long
either
as
way.
he there,
So it's going to be.
That means the molecule or whatever of Anchorman exists.
still exists
in that
Right.
universe.
Exists,
Nah, I
yeah.
got you, for sure.
Damn, what if somebody get nasty with the science
Come
shit?
on.
They make the vibranium, antimanium, something.
Combination?
God,
Little
damn.
collab?
Jesus. You ain't
Bro,
gonna be able to-
because we keep talking about other descendants of these heroes, right? But you gotta think we gotta start having descendants of the villains too.
100%.
Well, I mean, they starting with that in what you call it? In Ironheart.
They are. Did you know that?
Yeah.
The one of the villains. One of the villains.
Yeah. Stain's son, right?
Stain's son,
Yeah.
And I like the
That's-
pick too.
I like
the
that.
pick,
I like
I don't know if you saw it. It was they did a Han Solo movie. The person who played Han Solo, he's pretty good.
Yeah.
But he's playing.
That's hard.
Yeah.
Box of scraps.
We gotta
He gotta say box of scraps.
No, he has to.
All right, what you want to do next? You want to get in,
Yeah, just gonna.
in the blade?
Yeah, it's right there.
All
It's
right.
there.
So we had some unfortunate news this past week.
Y'all heard his tone.
That the director from Blade dropped out, and
What more do you want from me?
and now they're doing a lot of rewrites on the script. Allegedly, Mahershala Ali is not happy about this situation, and things just don't seem great in Blade Land. So it's like
In Blade Land.
Blade Land.
Which is unfortunate because besides
Sheesh.
Wakanda, that's the only nigga corner we got. Right
Why?
now.
Why we? It's
And
like
Marvel.
that's extremely extreme. We go from Wakanda, that's like a paradise, and then you got
Vampires.
Blade and vampires
Right.
and darkness, and
You're right.
it's just like
True. I
Oh,
mean, otherwise
see?
you got Miles.
Look, listen to these racists. Captain America is black.
Oh my God!
Captain America is fucking black. And they not in these guys' world. Not in these guys'
I'm
world.
sorry. That was so bad.
They're
I
fucking
didn't even notice how bad.
colorist.
He said it. I'm like,
Bro,
that's wild. My bad.
this is
My
not.
bad.
It's listen segregation. Holy shit.
PSA, Anthony Mackie, we are sorry.
Holy
All right?
shit.
We are fans of your work.
It's Zen's fault.
No,
He didn't like
no,
you as
Anthony
Tupac. That's
Mackie.
what it was.
Anthony Mackie, they are sorry. I respect you.
Why you putting me in there? You know what? I got set up.
Because I didn't hear you say I didn't hear you say cat.
This is what I was trying to say, though. I'm talking about the sections where there's more
They say
than
it's
one.
so crazy. They have this huge wonderland over here, and there's just fucking vampires, and there's no in between.
But you're low key. Isn't
Holy
it in between,
shit.
ready? Because Cap is by his damn self. His
Niggas ain't
sister
even
don't got no
mention
powers.
Rhodey. Like, it's crazy. There's no black people in the MCU to these guys. It's nuts.
He's still not bit my point. For Zen, maybe.
we just saying-
Zen, no,
we
right.
just
I'm
saying
talking about sections
collections-
of black people.
Okay.
Collections
All
of them.
right,
No, he got me. Fuck, we sound like it's Candyland. That's not good. I sound like Leo and Django right now.
Woo.
Well, what I was
That nigga on
trying
a
to
Why'd you have
horse.
to point out the collections? I didn't mean to say it like that. God damn it.
No.
Okay.
Nah, so this Blade stuff is not going well. So like,
We love you, Anthony Mackie.
what are y'all
And
thoughts on
Don
this?
Cheadle.
What are y'all thoughts on this?
I don't know. I'm thinking about Don Cheadle right now. You're gonna have to give me a sec. Just to make sure. Is that it? Do we miss anything else? Because I don't want to fucking have nobody see it.
I mean, I was letting y'all slide on Luke
Jonathan Majors,
Cage.
but you're bad. It's
I was
fine.
letting y'all
And
slide
then
on
Ghost
Luke
from
Cage.
Ant-Man, ain't she?
She's racially ambiguous.
Yes, she is.
Guys, heck yeah. I don't have my rag today. I normally get white sweat. This isn't good. This isn't. Oh shit. Anyway, all right. Okay. Yeah, we're back. Anyway,
But
that
yeah,
was
so
hilarious.
yeah, how do y'all feel about this this Blade controversy?
It's up to you. Do you want to go first?
Yeah, let me.
go ahead,
okay.
Zan.
So like,
He's very upset by this. Too.
well, yeah,
Yeah.
I am
I'm
too.
just
Yeah.
But
disappointed,
like,
man.
I feel like you take it personal.
Well, cause bruh, like it's mad questions. Cause one, y'all didn't do a rated R. Okay, whatever. You don't need it to be rated R to be a good movie. Okay,
right.
Kevin.
It is a
Feige,
little.
you get
It is a little funny that y'all gonna let Deadpool get it and then look racist.
Super funny.
Right, but also
Anyway.
Look at him. Now he's woke.
Nah.
Anyway,
Stepped on the good side is all. That's good. You should be uplifting me, man.
Nah,
Shit.
Nah, but I mean, I can even defend that. But it's also like, bruh, come on. We really the fans want bloody
Right.
vampire
And the
stuff.
vampires,
Yeah.
literal
That's what I'm
blood.
saying.
Like,
Bro. So all right, whatever. PG-13 is cool.
Right.
Y'all got Mahershala Ali, 2-time
Great-
Oscar winning
great
actor.
pick. Great
Yeah.
pick.
We're excited about that. But it's just like it just seemed like it's just getting
Chop.
the low energy.
See-
Like obviously they said Kevin Feige's not as involved with this joint as he is in
Right.
other stuff because he's doing a lot. You know what I mean?
he stepped up in the world.
That's
and
what I'm saying. Marvel isn't like what were we talking about before?
Y'all
Like,
was saying how they
it's an
raising these
adjustment.
directors.
Yeah, that
yeah.
whole thing. This is Thanks for reminding me.
Mm-hmm.
We were talking about it the other day. It's just a point to be made that this is the first time last year was the first time they ever did a Marvel MCU show in general, let alone 4 of them with 3 movies in the same year. That is 7 to 8 different fucking projects by the same company. That's OD.
It's a lot.
So there's also like, they're not going to change that, right? They're going to either add more or just adjust how they do it. So this is really an adjusting process. You can't put that all on Kevin or even all of Marvel. Like, they got to figure out how to micromanage a bit and still make quality shit, because that's hard.
Nah, it is.
That's hard.
And it's just like Blade is going to be introducing these different, like, Blade is just such a different animal, because it's like, bro, we don't even have it. Well, they tease vampires and different things, but we about to get the introduction to vampires in MCU, like real, like
in its own way, right?
Like we heard about things about the script, right? So we heard things about it being mostly set in the 1800s and the 1920s and things of that nature. So like, low key, that's one time period we haven't even touched in MCU yet. And then now you're introducing this whole concept of vampires,
right?
And how they've been around,
really mess with
werewolves and all of that.
Yeah,
it's just saying, like, this got to be.
You got to be right.
Exactly.
Yeah, you
coming
can't
from like the gaming world, right? They kind of cyberpunked it, where
Mm-hmm.
they announced Blade too early.
Yeah,
like before they really even
had it together,
a script finish, before they even shot like him in the outfit.
Yeah,
like so, like we just shouldn't have knew about it so early, especially with all the stakes. Like, once you locked in Mahershala Ali, y'all should have been dead ass silent, bro.
Yep.
Like, even if y'all wasn't moving, because, like, granted, y'all doing a lot,
but
don't announce it yet. Then, like, we should have just been hearing about Blade now. Announcing Phase 5 and 6. Agreed. You feel me?
Again, this goes back to them just giving out too much info.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's good or bad, though, because, like, this isn't the first time they've announced stuff that also wasn't ready, you know?
True. They probably had plans, though, but again, you remember that Comic-Con was the first one before the pandemic.
True. And also, there's this anti-Marvel, like, narrative going on right now. You know, like, in the world, period, when you start winning too much, people want to see you lose. 100%. So now, you got these people who, like y'all was kind of saying last episode, y'all still paying for Disney Plus just to watch this shit, just to say it's bad. It don't make no sense, and y'all still watching. Yep. If you still know everything that's going on in the current timeline, you a fan.
Regardless.
You a fan.
It don't even matter.
You're a fan. Yeah. Like,
there's so many other things in the world that you could be paying attention on. So, like, the fact that you are so in tune and critical, and not critical in a place that, like,
it just comes from negativity.
A negative critical place. Yeah. It's like, yo, bro, you don't have to watch it. It's
I don't
not
know if it's critical. It's
like, bro, go watch Lord of the Rings, or go watch Game of Thrones, or go watch The Boys, or go watch something. It just, bro, it's I can keep on,
you're right.
It's not even critical though. Like you said, it's not even critical because like they not even making no real points. It's she talking about being a woman. Like, bro,
she's a woman.
Bro, if you peep though, all the shows, whatever the theme is, they go super fucking hard about it. Even in Miss Marvel, like I was learning stuff about like it wasn't apartheid, but whatever it was called,
partition.
The partition.
Me too. Yeah,
I'm learning. I remember this from history class, and like you really getting the Habibi or like Beta and all that. Like we picking up the language of it.
Real talk.
They really like She-Hulk is a woman generated show. Like you're gonna get a woman narrative.
Exactly.
It's not that bad that like look at shit from a different perspective.
That's all
you
it
feel
is.
Me?
Perspective.
Like I'm not a mother, but One Division was hard. Like I understood her pain at the end of it. Like she lost her man, and then like
lost her family.
Yeah,
bro.
She made
not
a
even
family.
Just that. She had to kill that man, watch him die again. And then created him again. Oh,
and all of
then
that,
watch him die
bro.
again.
It's nuts.
Yeah. It's just sad because I think a lot of people not empathetic nor give a fuck. I think a lot of people just they're just like, this doesn't work for me.
It's not like the comics.
It's over, right?
This is not like the comics.
This isn't Wolverine. Right. I'm over it. What you gonna do it?
Question for y'all.
Yeah, sorry.
With all the things that happened with this Blade thing,
yes.
Do you think that the movie will still be good after all these adjustments and changes? Because right now they have not changed the release date. It's still supposed to be.
Yeah, but they changed when they shoot though.
They did push the shoot date back. Yeah, because they actually were supposed to start shooting October, November, sometime. Yeah. So,
but again, that was just to be pre early. They're doing that. They do it with all their movies.
No, of course. So like, how do y'all feel about? Like, do y'all have hope still for this film?
Hell yeah. I feel like y'all like fans. I feel like fans are kind of dumb if you don't have hope for it. Just listen to what Trippy just said. It's Marvel. They messed up. When's the last time y'all seen a mess up?
Dark World.
Boom. So, for at least in my opinion, if you're talking about actually mess up, not just
if you
have a different perspective and you have a different perspective.
If you talk to some of these fans online, Marvel's in a bad place.
But
right
you're
now.
not getting what
That's
I'm saying.
what I'm saying.
That's why they gotta listen to what
I'm saying.
Listen to what Trippy, not you, y'all.
Bro.
Like, bro, y'all are just over analyzing shit that you don't like. If you don't like it, walk away.
Because it's the first
Get
time
off
they've
the
done a
phone.
lot of different things. Like you were saying, bro.
It's just
like,
because they're
doing
so
different
hot right now.
genres.
Yes.
They're doing different.
Yes.
this is
It's like the
first-
comics now.
Yeah.
No, it's like
It
the
really
comics
is. It
now.
really is.
So it's low key. It's better.
Yeah.
It's better
bro,
than it's ever
and
been.
who that reads comics reads every single thing, every run, every
Facts.
that's going on right now. You're
Facts.
not. If you like the X-Men,
I'm
you're gonna
doing
watch,
it
you're gonna
right
read the
fucking
X-Men.
now,
If
right?
you like-
And it's impossible
That's what I'm
because
saying.
I'm reading shit. I'm reading Avengers, Iron Man, Doctor Strange, Uncanny X-Men, fucking Fantastic Four. Then you reading it, and then they're like, "Oh, well, this happened in the annual. Oh, now I got to read the fucking Avengers yearly.
to even get-
It's too
yeah,
much.
it's
It's
too much.
impossible
Too
to do.
And
so,
honest-
bro,
yep.
pick and choose if you want. Because at the end of the day, if you watched Avengers 1, right, and if you didn't watch Thor, you didn't miss much. Like, all right, you might have missed Loki, but in Avengers, they're explaining to you what's going on from the rip.
No, right.
Exactly.
Like, even if
Not
you
as well.
only watch the Iron Man movies, it means as much to you that Tony did the missile and the wormhole and all this shit. You didn't have to watch Cap
didn't have to.
to experience
It
that.
just
You
makes
feel
it a
me?
better one.
It just makes it a
Just
bit-
makes it a
You
better
know who these
experience.
characters are already. You don't need to know the
Exactly.
intricate details to enjoy this movie.
Exactly.
sure.
And bro, that's the way that Marvel's always.
But you're mad because you don't fuck with
There
it
you
all.
go. That's all it
So
is.
you don't fuck with it all.
Exactly what I was saying. Like, bro, a lot of y'all realize, this isn't for me. And instead of being like, this isn't for me and leaving, y'all like, there's got to be something wrong that y'all did.
Right.
Y'all
Right.
fucked this up. How the fuck did they fuck it up? And you just don't like it.
Game
Like,
of Thrones conversation. Did I say Game of Thrones was trash when
Never.
we was talking about? I never came out. I just don't watch it. Right. Like,
Same with you said. It was about another Attack on Titan. You said it's
not
you
my
think it's the
favorite.
best.
Not my favorite, but I think it's the best
Want to
anime
know why?
I've ever
Because
watched.
you are someone who can actually
Unbiasedly look at something.
and
yeah.
that's how you should be about these things. We all like art. Art is fucking subjective. Nobody's gonna always like the same thing, but like y'all can appreciate when it's quality though. That's my
Facts.
only thing. So when it comes to Blade, this is by Marvel and Disney, correct? It's still Marjella Ali, correct? Kevin Feige's still doing it, right? Even if he's doing it less, I don't see where there would be anything bad.
If they lose Mahershala,
Now let's get into that because someone made a good that changes it. But someone made a very good point. They said now Mahershala, I can never say his name. Mahershala. I was about to call that man Marjella again. Marjella. It's like no. Someone made a good point that he is also executive producing the film. If that's the case, that means he was really all in on this, which is good. With that being said, this is not the first time he has been an actor in a movie that has issues like this. Not the first time he's been an exec in a movie that's had issues like this. Let alone it's Disney. Like they're gonna make sure to cater to their situation, knowing that is so bad right now. That is not all the way there, like everything else. So trust me, like I don't have one inkling of being afraid or nervousness towards the film. I just think they should do it fast. You know, like I'm just like, time. But again,
facts.
who am I? I'm a fucking fan living in my crib. They're in Hollywood working on this shit right now. So it's just like, or in Atlanta working on this shit right now. So it's just like, I don't know. I feel like it'd be dumb to think that it would be bad unless if someone left, like a Marshall.
Like, yeah.
Right. Okay.
Get Coogler to do it. Call it a day.
I think he got a lot on his plate right now, especially with the rumors. That
Listen,
he's doing
bro.
Secret Wars.
We want you to do an Avengers. Prove
That's what
it.
I'm saying.
Prove it.
Dog,
Prove it.
Wakanda is the proof.
Prove it. No.
Wakanda
get what he's saying,
The
though.
proof is doing Wakanda, and then us
then-
throwing Blade on your plate,
Right,
and you
and
doing
you
it
knocking
again.
it out the
He right.
ballpark,
Okay.
and you knocking it out because that's when we
He
can
like
say
Suge Knight with
we
it.
can
Nah, I like it.
say, no, Ryan about
Because
that.
it's going to be a lot. Yeah,
Ryan
I get
about
it.
because Feige is getting too big. He can't have his hands at every pot. So now I need your generations.
what he's
I
saying.
did your the ones
He's saying
like,
Ryan should be the next one.
I don't know about all that.
I'm not saying Ryan should be the next one, right?
He's not saying
but I'm
that.
saying I'm trying to build a crew. Stop trying to get on our side.
So he's with you now? So now y'all joining forces.
I'm talking about the blacks.
Oh, fuck.
Anyway, I'm talking like how the Russos, like, all right, they did this. All right, like how Favreau can take over this.
No, you're
like,
right.
all right, y'all been in the MCU for a while. I need y'all to step up.
That's kind of real.
The same way I'm stepping up, I need y'all to step up.
Russo's
then
did a lot more than Ryan did.
No, that's facts.
Russo's did three Captain America films, two Captain America films,
Endgame,
and two Iron
Infinity
Man,
War, Avengers movies.
Avengers, and the biggest ones.
Avengers movies.
Back to back, too. Damn.
On
But
your
also,
left.
You also got to think, what you call it? He is executive producer Ironheart.
He said, on your
That was
left.
an iconic scene. That was an iconic scene.
What'd you say?
Nah, he is executive producer Ironheart.
Right.
He's also doing the Wakanda show whenever that comes.
Got to.
Wakanda Forever, obviously. And then possibly Secret Wars. Possibly. We'll see. I hope he get it, honestly. Me
too.
But,
I hope he get
Me too.
Yeah.
Well, damn. What do you have faith in Blade? You sound scared.
I am scared, bro. I told you,
Why?
like, they didn't make it rated R. All right, whatever. I'll take that. Now it's like all these production issues. Like, bro, what are we doing?
Did anything from the plot that you heard besides that quote saying they had lackluster action scenes? They gonna fix that shit. I ain't worried about the action scenes.
It's
but I'm
Blade,
not
bro.
worried about it.
Literally, you could watch the first movie and just take from that.
But that's my whole point. I'm not even worried about that statement because you really think we about to see this movie and they not gonna fix that? That sounds crazy.
And it need to be longer. Didn't they say it's on 90 minutes?
Listen, fam.
He said that the average script, the script wasn't done. That's why everybody's taking pieces and mixing it up too much. The script was only 90 pages. They said the average script for a Hollywood film is 125. That means the script wasn't finished and only had 2 lackluster action scenes because it probably in the 90 pages only needed 2 action scenes. You know what I'm saying? So like they were already revising this stuff anyway. And the guy that got rewriting it or helping it just did help me.
He's doing X-Men 97. I know that.
He's doing X-Men 97. He did Moon Knight and he did something else.
How crazy were y'all about that first Blade movie?
I love it.
Crazy, right?
Yeah.
All right, but where does it stack against your MCU movies? Like
I go dark there, but I feel like you're gonna say I'm racist.
I'm just messing. It's low, right?
I'm messing with you.
Once you start putting it in, like, all right, put it anywhere in your MCU list.
It's not there.
It's not in the top 10.
No,
sure.
Right? So we know they're gonna do a good job.
That's literally
and not taking anything away from the Wesley movies because they were great. I loved when Triple H was in 3.
Wow, forgot that.
But it's the MCU, fam.
Come on, man, it's gonna be better.
It's gonna be better.
It's just gonna be better.
And
That's how I look at it.
If you top the Wesley Snipe one, you already
That's
won.
it.
Your bar, no disrespect to Wesley, but your bar is kind of low.
It was iconic because
your bar is kind of low.
Time we never seen anything
and
like
the fight
that.
Scenes.
The fight scenes, Wesley Snipes killed in it. There's things
he
that
was
make
Blade
it what
though.
it is.
That's
right.
the legacy cast.
Yeah,
it's like
he
that
was
legacy
Blade.
cast I was thinking about.
Honestly, why don't you get
he was
into
Blade.
that? We're here. I don't think
we went Wolverine and Blade. We can go there. The legacy cast.
That topic.
Oh yeah,
I like the topic.
What is it? What's the question?
No, just pretty much like, all right, so like we get, as fans, right, we get so attached to just like the legacy cast, like Hugh Jackman, Patrick Stewart, even this with Wesley Snipes.
Robert Downey Jr.
Woo.
Yeah.
Like some people, Toby.
Yeah.
Toby Maguire.
Yeah, a lot of people couldn't.
People still don't like Tom because of Toby.
Bro.
No. Cap. They hated Andrew. Yeah. I know a lot of people did not want to watch Amazing Spider-Man.
I did not.
That's why people now are going back.
Bro,
they're like, ooh, it was actually that good. The whole time I was like,
I was late to the Amazing Spider-Man, bro.
crazy.
I did not watch it when they first came out.
Both of y'all.
I didn't like the Harry casting, to be honest. I know that was like,
it was a little weird.
That's a weird thing. But I was like,
I get it though.
It's Franco, bro.
Yeah,
it's Franco, bro. Like,
but it's the same thing that you're talking about right now. It's the legacy shit.
It's the legacy. And I don't know if it's because we're young and we grew up with the characters or whatever. But in Hugh's case, it's not.
I don't think
he is Wolverine. He is Logan.
Like bro, I was thinking about this when the announcement got made, and like I was watching people talk about it on YouTube and stuff like that, and I'm like, yo, he literally was the only person to play this character for like 20-something years. Yeah. Like think about that for a second. Yeah. Nobody else has played the character at all. They didn't recast a younger version. They didn't recast an older version. They didn't the only person that ever played.
That is crazy when they recast everyone else and then bring him in the movie.
Bro, when they did young Tony on like 2 or 3, where he was talking to his parents.
They CGI'd that ass. You ain't never lied.
They CGI'd his face, bro.
Because you cannot.
Yeah.
Wow. It's really deep.
It's him.
It's cool though. Oh, on another side of the topic, it's cool. Did I cut you off?
No.
Okay, cool. I didn't mean to. Sorry. It's cool to see like that Kevin or the people at Disney or the people at Marvel know when it's they that good. Like, we can't.
But does that mess it up?
Same thing with like Charlie Cox.
Right.
Does that mess it up though?
Charlie Cox is a great one too.
Yo, exactly. I want to go right off of that point
because
does it mess it up? So the fans get so stuck on these legacy casts, right? It makes it tight for these producers and casting directors to even have any type of creativity because I either got to go with somebody who looks like the person they want, but it's still not that person that's going to be a second rate. It's going to look like this, like Charlie Cox. Like he blew Daredevil away.
Yes,
but then it's kind of a gray area because so did who's the boy who played Luke Cage?
Oh, Mike Coulter.
Bro, he snapped on Luke Cage to me. I think the only one I didn't really like was Iron Fist. Do you think
like we black? You know, there's some black actors that can kill that.
Jonathan, I heard you talking about that, but who you think?
I'm about to say that's a rumor. He's rumored.
You lying?
You didn't hear that?
Oh, wait, that was
Trevante.
Trevante Rhodes. Yes.
What?
Yes. He's playing Mike right now.
He's playing Mike
Tyson.
Oh,
and people hate that.
yeah.
Too, but that's a whole other.
I don't really
it was phenomenal.
Like how he doing it. I watched it like the first episode. Or whatever.
You don't like it?
Just because I know like that's not the one. Like Mike is pissed about that, John.
So this is you knowing that.
Yeah.
That if you separated it, he kind of smoking.
It's
right?
interesting as
That's
fuck.
all. That's all I'm saying. Just trust me, I'm with Mike for that standpoint.
But I thought Mike Coulter did a good job.
He
though.
did. I'm not dissing him, right? It wasn't like with the Iron Fist where
I didn't like it.
I didn't like it, right?
Yeah.
I didn't dislike Mike Coulter, and I think that he should still maybe get a job in the MCU. He's a good actor. I just know there's black actors out there that make me emotionally super invested instead of just the character, me being like, I'm supposed to like you. I'm supposed to, you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
A bit. But when you and anyone else, like you said, John Bernthal is Punisher. Same
That's
shit.
Punisher. And
He
Punisher is one of my
Punisher.
favorite
He's-
Marvel characters
yes.
since a kid.
That is
like my
Punisher.
favorite characters were always the ones without powers.
Because
But-
those characters, those people that we talking about, they've been played by different people before.
Yes.
Facts.
Each
Both
one.
of them, like
And they trumped the.
The Punisher movies was good.
Actually, does that change? Wow, that's a different part of the combo.
Legacy cast.
But does that change it? Because they're making a new legacy cast.
But Punisher didn't hold that much weight. Who talked about the Punisher movie?
You're right.
Yeah, mad people haven't seen
The
it.
What about
Daredevil,
the
Ben Affleck is Batman. So the Daredevil's out the window. That Netflix series blew
People
us
didn't
away.
like that Daredevil anyway.
He didn't like it
No,
too. Yeah,
no.
yeah,
But the
I
Netflix series was so
right.
good.
It
was
did
so good.
that it forced the conversation
Bro, those
to be
fight
then.
scenes where he would be in a room with like 6 niggas just whipping their ass. The
Daredevil-
hallway scene. It was shot. Netflix was
Daredevil
crazy.
high key is one of the most one of the best done comic book content things.
Yes.
Just period.
Yes.
Like they murdered that. I get what you're saying. That's interesting. So you think that because it's also happening with Black Panther now, that's a little unfortunate and specific because that man actually passed away. So that's a harder conversation.
But Chadwick created the accent.
He did.
He created the
He
Wakandan
created
accent.
who
Like
we know
yes,
is Black Panther.
he created who we know is
Yeah.
Wakanda. Like not only that, he ushered in what
Yes.
Wakanda garb looks like, what
You
the
never
accent
lied.
sounds like, what the loyalty and honor that they bring. Like he brought all of that to it. So I mean, I feel like you're gonna see it living through like all the cast, but.
That's just deep. I just wonder what that means. Like, is this our fault? Should we change it? Should we
That's why. Look,
not
that's
like we
that's,
can,
that's
you know,
why
but-
I think the legacy cast is why they didn't recast T'Challa. We gonna just kill T'Challa and make the Black Panther somebody
was this?
else. That's not. Oh, this is a recast T'Challa as Black
Right.
Panther because you couldn't. There's a two legacy
too
already.
attached.
He
He
is
was too
T'Challa.
attached, yeah.
You can't make T'Challa nobody else. It's
right.
At
Chadwick.
least not right now.
right now?
No,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah. No way. It was too
You would
soon.
have to bring a variant. I don't think you can
I
make
feel like we will.
616 T'Challa anybody else.
I feel like we will get a variant. Yeah.
Eventually, but that's to his point. He's like, they know, they're aware that we can't. That's too fast.
Had
Yeah,
legacy
like-
casting not been a crazy thing with the fans, we probably would have saw a recast.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, we'd have seen the recast probably with a lot more people than we're thinking.
Facts.
We'd have probably not seen enough. Honestly, some of the original Avengers, they might have eventually.
They only got away with it in the beginning with Rhodey and with Banner.
Yeah, and it was only because that was so early on. We didn't even get this MCU, the rules, the untold rules. You know what I'm saying? So like,
I'm rewatching
really
cinematically,
debate.
and one thing I'm really noticing is when they actually switch over the Marvel Studios title card from just the comics to now actual scenes from the movies. Because I was on Dark World, and it's
talking
still
about in the
you
beginning.
know how like new rock stars they be like, oh, in the title card you see they added this scene from
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
It took a minute for them to start doing that. Even in Dark
Wow.
World, it still was the regular Marvel Studios. Just
That's
with
cool.
the
So when did they start adding them?
I'm
shits?
looking
You gotta pee?
now.
Okay, no, let me
Yeah.
know. That's all right. Never thought about that.
Yeah. So next, John.
Yeah. He just got right off it.
Told you.
Well,
4
no,
hour
at the
pod.
end, just to end it off. I don't know. I feel like we got to be more fair to these.
Actors.
I guess to the characters.
Yeah.
Because like I don't know that's a deep convo because that can even trickle down to race and shit.
Look
you know
at
what I'm
look
saying?
at it like
Yeah.
Batman or
Like, look,
James
you
Bond.
know you racist towards Mr. Fantastic. That's a piece of that. You didn't know that?
What are you talking about? He has to be black. King is black.
That's
we
my
talked about
theory
that.
too.
We talked
But
about
let's
that.
say he's
But it
trying to
don't really
finesse.
have to be.
See, look, you hear? You want to call me
It
racist.
don't have to be.
No. But look at him. He's the one with
He
this.
not wrong.
But his whole thing is, if he is a black person, he already got a nose up.
Yeah.
No.
You too?
No.
No, I don't.
No.
Yes, you did.
No.
Y'all go back on the pod. I'm not fucking lying.
Is it rewind like 45 seconds?
It was probably episodes ago too, like probably before double digits. He said, no, whenever the Fantastic Four combo came up, I asked him, and with Rem here, I was like, bro, if it comes out today that there's a black man playing Mr. Fantastic, what are you going to do? Or do you have a problem with it? He goes, I mean...
Yeah, that's crazy.
I mean,
That's
don't
crazy.
mean no.
That's
It means,
But it doesn't mean yes as well. So I want to know.
It's not. I'm excited. It's definitely not. I'm excited.
Right. There we go. It's not, yay. It's not a happy thing. It's right in the middle.
John David Washington, Reed Richards.
I don't
I don't want that, but then you're going to make me racist because I don't want that.
Who
Actually, I'm going to take that
Who's
back.
your Black Reed? Who's Black Reed? Who the boy who played?
John Boyega, but he won't do it.
No. Well, it depends.
He won't do it.
That's a younger Reed, though. That's more of a younger. That's more of a younger.
I feel like
Reed.
he could play another character better than Reed.
Yeah, you're right.
The
Okay.
boy who played in Breaking Bad, the Los Pollos boy.
Like, he might be too old, no? The look? Like,
John
and he's
Carter?
Yeah, he might be too old. He might be too
might
old.
be just a little. Honestly, I got a great one, but he's in the MCU already.
Huh.
The boy that plays Mordo would be actually phenomenal.
Damn.
Yes, he would have
Be
been
phenomenal.
Yeah,
But
that'd be
again,
Reed.
but oh wow, is this really the conversation? Is it weird to like because it's not that many black?
It's okay if not that many black
Right.
people would make a good Read.
That's
it's
real.
okay.
That's real.
It's,
But
we gotta just be honest.
He's gonna smile about it though. He's like, yes, the niggas.
If he right, he right.
You can
Like
cut that out the pot. It's fine.
But all right.
No, it's fine.
So we going to Armor Wars. Armor Wars was a Disney Plus show, and now it's not.
And now he's gonna give it to him like
Now it's
that.
not.
and now it's not.
It isn't anymore. So
Okay, next topic.
No, I want to talk about it real quick. I
Yeah,
want
for
to
sure.
pull up the article because I think they talked about some
yeah, go ahead. I got you.
things like Don
So
Cheadle.
Armor Wars. Let's get in even the history of what we know about Armor Wars because it was barely enough for even us to get a lot of news. Armor Wars was announced with all those shows from that Comic-Con, right?
Right.
Wasn't that when it was
Yeah,
announced?
yeah.
So that was 2 years ago, I think, 3 years ago, whenever it was. Excuse me. We heard nothing since then. We knew it was about Don Cheadle's character, Rhodey. We knew it was going to have to do with damn suits because of armor. That was it, though. We didn't really hear any. I don't even think they said this whole it being connected to Secret Invasion until recently. So
Yeah, I think that's right.
we've just been kind of waiting and seeing what was up with it. Then eventually we thought maybe it wasn't gonna come out because they just didn't say shit. And then that was kind of the last 2 weeks before this was announced. Right. They said that it's still happening, right? And I think that was from the director or writer, something.
It was a writer. So
Okay.
from this article here, it's basically giving us the gist what we just told you. But it's the head writer Yasir Lester, who was the head writer for the show, is staying on as head writer for the movie. Cool. He was the one that was saying on the stories after Comic-Con, like, yo, don't trip, like it's coming. So they probably been had this in the making, like, you know what I mean? How do y'all feel about that though? Because one thing that this article did say at the end, the only time they've ever done this was Hawkeye, because Hawkeye was supposed to be a movie. And they switch it to a show.
Oh shit!
That honestly was a very smart decision for them. Too.
So, how do y'all feel about them switching this up?
Because it's also the reverse of that.
Mm-hmm.
You want to go first?
I think it ties into the last topic. I think they knew that Blade was not working out exactly great. They needed a movie, and not like needed a movie, but
they needed
a black lead movie that was not Black Panther.
Oh, you going business wise with this?
Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, you got look at the reception of Riri right now, and when have we seen her yet?
Not yet.
Exactly.
You're making a good point, my friend.
Exactly, right? So, like, I mean, I feel like they're really pushing the progressive heroes. They're pushing Kate Bishop. They're pushing the new Black Widow.
They literally don't want a regular white.
They're
man
pushing
to
the
be
Black
of
Cat.
Avengers
Not
no more.
even
Yeah.
that, but just these are the descendants. Like, however it shook
Right.
out.
You're saying
however it
passing the
shook
torch,
out.
passing
yeah.
the torch. That's
however
really
it
what
shook
it
out
is,
is
yeah.
how it shook out.
Got you. Right.
So I feel like honestly, Rhodey always played a Nick Foles like position. Like he was integral, but he was still in Tony's shadow more than anybody.
That's true.
More than anybody, you feel me? Like Tony didn't pass the mantle. Like Cap passed the mantle to Sam because that was his man.
True.
Yeah.
Iron
Tony
Man
didn't
did
pass
not
the
give
mantle.
it to
He
him.
passed it to Peter.
Wow.
In a sense, yeah.
He gave the glasses
No,
to
he's right.
Peter.
Yeah,
He didn't
yeah.
give the
He didn't
glasses
give it to Rhodey.
because Rhodey,
Never
as
thought
much
about
as you
that.
my man's, you still with the government. Like,
Yeah, and I don't bang with you like
That's
that.
I
gonna be
already don't bang
interesting.
with Shield.
Yeah.
Because I saw in Avengers 1. I was this is their secrets. Oh, they using the Tesseract too.
You ain't
They
never
got
lied,
weapons
bro.
too. Oh, because of Thor. Yeah, but y'all, you got Thor. What y'all
Right,
mean?
so what you mean? Yeah.
You feel me? So, as much as Rhodey, my man, like I pass it to the kid, to Peter.
That makes
Again,
sense, yeah.
descendants. You feel
Right,
me?
right.
So that's where I think they really going with that. So I think Rhodey gonna shine. I think Rhodey gonna probably mentor Riri a little bit. Who knows?
Because I was
Like,
going to ask y'all, like, who do y'all think is going to appear in this joint? With this being a movie, I feel like it's not just going to be Rhodey by itself. They're going to have to throw some other things in there. to
I heard
make
it's
it
going to
more-
become Civil War-esque because of it being a movie now. Because if you think about it, what is the last movie that didn't have any team up? It doesn't exist, right? Maybe a Guardians movie?
Oh, yeah.
The last
Guardians.
movie that
concept
didn't
of
have a
that,
team
which
up.
also has four
There
of them.
wasn't
There
at least
already
more
is a
than one
team. You
character.
don't need a team up.
Was it
If
Iron
it's-
Man 3?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Iron Man movies didn't.
Iron Man 3, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe. It might be
Well,
the
no,
last
well,
one.
They didn't have a team up because Captain America 1 didn't.
That was after
Right, but Iron
Yeah,
Man
Iron
3,
Man 3,
right.
right. Was
So
it
it might be
before or
Iron Man
after?
3, which is
Maybe
a long time ago.
No, Shang-Chi.
Shang-Chi, right.
Shang-Chi.
But also Origin. So I'm almost not even looking at
Oh,
it.
you mean like a
We just said the
regular-
last non-team one.
You're right. Okay.
yeah, you got it.
But that is what I mean.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
Doctor Strange 1 didn't have a team up, right?
Nah.
No,
Nah. It
no,
wasn't.
no,
I seen that movie,
no.
but-
Yeah, anytime there's an
Origin
it was a
story.
good one.
Yeah. great.
You know?
Yeah, anytime there's an origin, they let you rock with what's happening, right? Anytime there is a second of something, boom. Now we don't need an origin with Rhodey. He has been here for a
Yeah,
very long
nah.
time.
Been here since Iron Man 2. That's the, in the article it said like that. You know, obviously, Don Cheadle was Rhodey. It's been here since Iron Man 2.
Exactly. Right. So right.
Been there
the
since Iron
character,
Man 1.
uh-huh.
The character
Well,
been
the
there since Iron Man
character's
1.
been-
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Man.
it seems like the man. Okay. No, it just
Justice
seems
for Terrence
like
Howard. Justice for him.
Terrence Howard should come in the armor with us. That's what should
That'd be wild. if
He
he's
should be the villain.
It's wild if he's the
He
villain.
should be evil Rhodey.
guys.
He should be evil Rhodey. All right, here's Secret Wars. Rhodey comes back. It's really Rhodey.
they should share-
He comes back like, who the fuck are all these people?
Okay.
Tony's dead. I had to kill these people because they've infiltrated America.
Oh, you a scroll?
All the real
He said,
heroes.
of course, you'll make a black man a scroll.
I don't like that man. I don't like that
Hey,
man.
man,
Cookie.
hard out here for a pimp.
Lucius. I was about to say they should play whooping in the soundtrack.
Whoop dick.
Get Juicy J to be in there.
No,
Come
no.
on, man. Anyway, yeah, I just heard some things about not too much because we really don't know much about this movie, but they keep saying there's a Civil War aspect to it probably because it's a movie now. Like I said, I also heard that it's going to deal with people. You know, we already kind of know, but a lot of people are taking the technology right now, and it's kind of up for grabs ever since. Who made that point? Someone we know said since Spider-Man we've been seeing it since
Since
the
Damage
first
Control.
Spider-Man,
Yeah, Damage
right?
Control, yeah.
I think that was last episode y'all said. Yeah.
So, yeah, I just think that we're gonna see any person that would be connected to Iron Man-esque things.
So
besides
Ironheart probably.
Ironheart, oh yeah, once the Ironheart, 100%.
Yeah.
I
Think
could even
Pepper
see
popped
the
out?
boy that's gonna be in Ironheart that's coming back.
The
Justin
Hood?
ain't Justin here? Oh no, he's not coming back.
You talking about the hood?
Nah, they might bring
you
that
talking
boy
about
Justin
AIM.
Hammer
You
back.
talking about like AIM or
They might bring
yeah.
that boy. Yeah,
They could. That'd be tough to bring him back.
I'm just thinking they
Or
might.
Hammer Industries, yeah.
Because otherwise,
That'd be tough, bro. That would be a crazy joint. Like he
Justin Hammer?
winds up like getting a bunch of old Start Tech and changing it, put his name on it, and he winning with it. You know
Yeah,
what I
no,
mean?
that's what I would assume.
But if they bring in MODOK back, then that can bring AIM back.
It could.
You feel me? Because it's
This
going to
is
have to be
after-
some
obviously after
large
Ant-Man.
corporation.
It's
Like,
true, and it is happening after that. Wait, is Armor Wars happening before Secret Wars?
Yeah, I don't know. It would have to be though.
We haven't ever heard a date.
wait. Is it Secret Wars or Secret Invasion?
No, I'm saying both of those things are happening. I'm saying, is this happening before?
It has to. It's
Secret Wars
nothing. We don't know nothing past Secret Wars, so yeah, it has to.
Got it. Okay, right. So it's got to probably be in that 2024 bracket where they didn't have all the shit.
24,
Yeah.
25.
Or 25,
Yeah.
25. Okay, cool. Honestly, bro, but besides that, I don't know. Who is Rhodey cool with? Like, actually, the character.
He fucking Captain Marvel.
That's allegedly.
I mean, you saw
the chemistry.
You saw that
I
shit.
said that. He said he didn't see that, but I said that
when they
on the
when they
episode.
all was on the Hollow John
Yup.
talking to Black
Yup.
Widow.
They had a
Yeah,
little
but-
thing. They had some.
What do you
there.
mean it was
a
a
little
thing? Y'all keep saying this goddamn thing.
You ain't seen
What is
the thing?
I remember the scene.
But
a
I
lot.
feel like they might
I've
be
seen the
retconning
movie
that
too
because
much.
they trying to get her with
They
Tessa.
are. They're trying to get her
But
with
maybe
Tessa.
she might like everybody.
pansexual.
Captain Marvel's bi. That's like a thing.
Okay.
But I'm saying so is Tessa. So is Valkyrie.
Yeah.
Well,
So is Tessa.
True. Right.
I know Tessa.
I think I'm confusing Valkyrie for Tessa.
I've seen her in Psycho.
Right. You're trying to be nasty. He said that's why that movie. Love and Thunder.
Hey, they should've-
He said there was more love than
should've been
thunder.
more focus on the movie, but yeah.
Turn Jane out.
Stop it. Stop what you're doing. But yeah, wait, hold on. So y'all really believe this? Y'all really think?
I really do.
Well,
Because in the comics,
can y'all give me a line?
In the comics, it's a thing.
Well, it's in the comics, but I'm giving you the specific moment where
I remember the whole
Black
scene.
Widow was
It's like a
sitting
hologram
there,
of her.
and
Yeah,
everybody was
yeah,
around.
yeah.
With
giving them-
Rocky. I'm about to say the
Rocky,
Rocky.
Rhodey, Okoye.
And,
What did she say to her that made you say that?
Captain Marvel and Rhodey were the last two.
Mm-hmm.
And they looked over at each other. Everybody else, nobody was like, bye, guys. They looked over at each other, and he was like, take care. And she was like, take care of yourself. And they gave each other a little glance. And then they peeped out.
Yeah, I seen it.
Ain't
You
nobody
want to know why that's funny?
Nobody was like, hey,
Y'all watch House of Lies before?
No.
I like.
Ain't this crazy?
Yeah.
Because he was a nasty nigga. Have you seen it? Don
Yeah.
Cheadle, a nasty boy. He like
damn.
think of Don Cheadle, but as like Leo in Wolf of Wall Street.
Oh, damn. No,
But like
I
that's
seen
his
clips.
vibe.
I have seen clips of the show. I
Like
know
the show
what you're
starts with him getting ass.
Yeah, it's
Like,
the show where he fucking is. The show where he fucking
OD.
on.
So like I see this now. They're gonna make Rhodey a roadster.
Hey, man.
Rhodey out here getting roadies.
Rhodey on a was a Rolling Stone.
Rhodey was a Rolling Stone.
This is crazy.
Crazy.
But wait, no, for real. So who is this friend? All right, Captain Marvel. He's cool with, but I don't see her in the movies.
Nick Fury. He's cool.
Nick
with,
Fury,
He's cool with Cap.
easily
He's
Nick
cool
Fury
with
would
the
be
new
in.
Cap. He's cool with.
He is cool with the new
because
Cap.
in
He is
that.
black
Hey,
as
man,
well.
we down.
Yeah.
We brothers.
Okay, so there might be a lot of people. In
We're
this
happy.
movie. I
We're
don't see too
singing,
many
we're
cosmics though. You shut up. I don't see too many cosmic.
It'd be dope if
players,
she pull
though.
up on him.
Like,
yo, I ain't
be
seen
like,
you in a
yeah, I know
long
you
time.
missed this.
I ain't seen
like,
you in a long time.
Oh no, I've been up in space doing
Well,
what?
no,
I got a
well,
movie.
no.
I got my own movie now. Look at
That's
me.
what she's gonna say to him. Hey, I'm Captain Marvel. I have a film.
No. That's what you gonna say to her.
Wait,
Like,
but
yo,
she's
girl,
Kamala
you
right
left
now.
me.
She's Kamala right now.
What do you mean she's Kamala?
And-
Oh, she
oh,
is
how they-
literally Kamala right now.
Captain Marvel
they
is
switched
Kamala,
places.
right?
They
They
switched places.
Oh, they
It's
didn't
not the
switch
body.
bodies?
Yeah, just places.
Excuse me.
I like that you clarified for yourself though. That was good. He had me tripping. I was like, what
The
is
opinions and views expressed of Lord Trippy are not those of Listen 3000.
Nah, but that was funny. I just don't see no cosmic people in it. I probably some street level people. I can see a Daredevil maybe in it. Somebody
tough.
said y'all see that? I don't know the comic to know, but there's a Daredevil suit that's like looks very Stark suit esque.
It's probably a version.
It's
It's probably a version though.
I'll try to find it.
I'm sure it's a
But
version.
someone was saying why? Yeah, because there's a Punisher Armor Wars.
Yeah,
looking
It's
They
a
were
crazy
saying there's a
Punisher.
Daredevil
John.
one like
Punisher
that,
being
right?
in Armor Wars would be so
They
tough.
said that's
Ooh,
rumored.
boy.
They said that's rumored.
That'd be crazy. It's
Okay.
military,
Makes
bro. It's all
Military.
military. Yeah.
And Daredevil would obviously get in it if he's like, all of you are doing things that.
It's just funny to me, yo, that it's like these three. So we got three grounded military-esque movies coming out from Marvel. It's Thunderbolts,
New World
Captain
Order.
America,
Yep.
and
Captain
Armor
America,
Wars.
yeah.
That's kind of
Yeah.
crazy to me. Like
Yeah.
that's three.
Yeah. Now, where's Ironheart going to
Wait.
play into that, though? Because is she going to be, like,
I'm curious. with that,
political?
too. I don't know.
Is she going, or is she going to be
She's a-
independent like Tony?
I feel like mad independent because she's a kid, man. She gets kicked out of school and shit. It's
Yeah.
like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like she gonna be a rogue, not rogue,
Probably, because
character.
Tony was.
I don't
Tony,
know.
he didn't fight for no borders.
Hell no.
I mean, granted, he was in America, but.
Shit,
you
he
know.
only did that government shit because that black lady made him feel bad.
Yeah.
Literally, she was just like, "You killed my son." He
Yeah.
goes, "All right, we'll change some things."
And I think they're gonna bring that back too. They're gonna have to bring that back, bringing the mutants into the MCU.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna have to. They are ready with Miss Marvel and how they were chasing and prosecuting
Yeah.
these
Yeah.
My theory-
enhanced individuals.
With that is they're gonna start sprinkling all that mutant stuff in the background, and it's
But
like
the hate though.
Yep,
the
and
hate
it's,
of it.
and it's gonna get to a certain point where you can't. They're gonna have to do some shit about it,
Yeah.
and then that's when
Registration
We'll
Act.
get, that's when we'll get the X-Men and like people like fighting for it because it's like, all right, now it's all this stuff been happening in the background of MCU doing all this crazy stuff.
I don't
That's
even know what
crazy.
that's from.
I have no idea where that's from, and that's hard as fuck.
Is that from a video game?
Yeah, that's what
I
it
think
look
so,
like.
right? I don't know what video game that.
That's tough though. He
That's
got
fine.
like claws.
Right, but it's like a Wolverine kind of jump, and this is the.
I seen that. I seen that.
You seen
yeah,
this
yeah.
too?
Yeah, I seen that.
Yeah, but that's what they were saying.
Damn, son.
Maybe.
Everybody just getting Iron Man technology.
I mean, the plot is literally that shit just
He's
out here.
dead.
So yeah,
He's dead.
technically, eventually, everyone could get a piece of something, or a good amount of people could get a piece of like armor.
Nah, that's fine.
You know what I mean?
That's could be.
Hey, Armor Wars.
Get to listen to.
So is this really just about to be Iron Man versus Iron Man? Like Iron Man versus Iron.
Yeah. Well, in the Armor Wars comic book, it's kind of what kind of happened.
Suit versus.
Who gets those suits in those comic books? I don't know that.
It's a lot of villains and stuff. That get
Any
their hands
heroes
on
get it besides?
I don't remember.
Okay.
Offhand.
Yeah, I can't think.
But yeah, I'm actually really excited for it. To be honest, I think it does hurt me a little bit. I'm a fan of seeing Don Cheadle like
in a show.
Yeah, he's just really good, and I like sitting with he's just a really good actor. But shit, it's honestly probably helps him out more.
I think he can hold it down as the lead.
Sure,
yeah,
right?
I think he got it.
People disrespect Don Cheadle OD.
Real shit.
They're acting like he's Anthony Mack.
All right. So movie versus game.
On your left.
That was but also that was more a diss because you be saying that sometimes.
Yeah, but
I
we
love
all got
Anthony
love for
Mackie.
Anthony Mackie.
No, don't say it
On
like that.
your left. When you heard on your left, that was a monumental
how about this?
moment
He's
of
one of
the whole
he's top
saga.
3 most iconic lines in Marvel history.
On your left. I am Groot. On your left.
And
I can do this all day.
you got it. I was going to say Avengers.
I
Assemble.
am
I was going to say Avengers Assemble, but you got that.
Okay.
It was I could do
I
this
think
all
it's
day.
I
can do this all day.
it's I am Iron Man. I want.
Oh,
I
we
think it's I
done.
am Iron Man. Yeah.
Wow, that's a
I am Groot. I am Iron Man.
top 5
on your left.
top 5 line. They got some quotes. They
Top
got some
5
quotes,
quotes.
bro.
Yeah.
They do.
Real quick, since we're on this, y'all hear that they said when they were shooting Endgame that Robert kept telling him he wasn't gonna do that shit.
Yeah, he wasn't gonna
was like,
say.
this sounds weird.
It sound corny. He said it
does
sound corny.
weird. But then watching it, wow, like who would have? Because I would be like him.
They made him come back and do that part because
Really?
a lot of them he was not like saying anything. He was just snapping and like just
wow.
trying to show the
emotion,
pain.
right?
That's why I think if you watch it back when he actually says "I'm Iron Man," I don't think they show his face because I think it was just a voice recording.
He says
or something
Iron
like
Man.
that. Yeah,
I don't know if he says the entire John. No, you might. Be right.
Yeah.
I got.
No, wait, no. Actually, no. They showed the whole John.
Did they?
Yeah, because immediately he snaps. You
Then they brought him back to reshoot it because I remember hearing about that. Yeah.
Nah, that shit is dope.
crazy. I didn't know
At first, they wasn't gonna have him say
it's
that.
super cool because I'm with him. It's like that sounds hella. Why? Like they're like, yeah, bro. And then you say, "I am Iron Man."
That's the biggest miss.
It is.
That's the biggest miss. If
Yeah.
you don't do that, because that's how he ends the first movie.
Boom.
I am Iron Man.
No, it's literally one of the best callbacks like they could have ever fucking did.
Yeah.
It was insane. Because isn't it him asking him? He goes, like, I am something. Like Thanos is saying something.
Yeah, he
to
says
him.
I am
I am
absolute or
inevitable.
something like, yeah,
I am
Right. And he goes,
inevitable.
M.
Iron
Like, it
Man.
was slow.
Yes.
Like I can see Tony being like,
Yeah.
this is,
This is corny.
yeah, but yeah.
No, sir. It made for one of the
It
most
really did.
impactful scenes
Ever.
in the whole MCU.
Ever. That shit broke me.
What?
And I already know what's happening.
I was bitching.
It's like they're gone.
They're going.
They're disappearing. But yeah, that was our topics for today. But we are not done with you. We're
we're not.
doing a second annual version of this movie versus game. Let's see what happens. First, since we're nearing Halloween, let's get a scary one in there. Nightmare on Elm Street versus Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Sheesh.
Interesting.
Sheesh.
I'm gonna point at one of you.
Okay.
I'm the host for this question.
All right.
Yep.
I'm gonna say Nightmare on Elm Street.
Really?
Why?
Yeah. It's an iconic movie.
Both are.
They are.
Technically,
They
right?
are. They are. They
Yeah,
are.
both are.
I just like the concept of the dream thing.
Yeah.
And then
True.
You know, what
Way
I
more
mean?
creative,
Like, than
deeper
the
of a-
Texas. It's just a bull running around with a chainsaw. Like I would have just left.
But he was wearing niggas' faces.
He
though.
was wearing their faces. He was.
Yeah.
That was wild.
Oh, his leather face.
Yeah,
His
well,
Oh,
called
it's Leatherface.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
dumb.
But he hang
I
people
forget
up,
that's
he
what
cuts
No,
their
yeah.
face off. Yeah, it's crazy.
Cut their face off and then wear it.
Wow.
Like a mask.
That's pretty
I
disgusting.
mean,
But
again, yeah.
did it. He
I
did
think
his
Nightmare on Elm Street was a little bit more impactful because you didn't want to go to sleep.
right.
Yeah.
If I go to sleep, this nigga gonna kill me. So definitely,
that's real. That's image-
definitely it fuck you up a little bit more. Like Texas Chainsaw Massacre was crazy, but it was just another. All right, this isn't gonna scare me from white people. movie.
Right.
But
Nah,
like Nightmare
that's
on
real.
Elm Street was like, damn, I can't go to sleep.
Nah, that's real.
Yeah.
Because it's cool when a movie is so deep that it transpires into your life outside
I
the
can't
movie.
go to sleep.
Right, like it actually is affecting your brain a little bit. Like seeing a scary movie and being like, "Oh shit,
I'm a dream about him, even though he not really in my dreams.
Yeah.
It's on my mind so much before I go to sleep. I can't help but have a dream about him.
Yeah.
That's perfect marketing.
It is.
Perfect marketing.
By the way, on a side note of marketing, have y'all seen or heard about this movie Smile? I don't know this movie.
I've heard about the movie.
I saw
you
that
see the
dumbass
promotion?
video
Which one? you
with the
talking about?
girl standing in the stands.
see that
just
they're doing it
smiling.
everywhere?
Oh, that's weird. As
They're
fuck.
paying them as promotion for the film. So where have you seen it?
No.
So it was all right. So they're literally paying people to get in a Smile T-shirt,
Yeah, it's a
go to
yellow
random
shirt.
sports events,
Yeah.
and when a camera hits you, you just and they
wow.
just stare. But they're doing it at mad sports events.
That's
I just
fire.
think marketing wise,
Yeah, it's
like,
not
that's some
bad.
creative shit. I haven't seen nothing like that in a long time. I was like, that's
It was funny. The one I
crazy.
saw, right? Like
looked
it was
so
somebody recording from like the middle of the stands, and she just standing at the end of the stands, like on the stairs, right? And there's like a black couple, a
she
middle-aged
keep
black
looking at
couple,
them like-
and a lady in the couple. She just keep looking like, and she keep looking at them because the bitch standing there
Just bro.
and she looking like, man, what the fuck y'all doing?
That's crazy. That is crazy promotion though, because if I really ain't know what's going on, I might be like, "What the hell is?" Like
Yeah.
I might look into
and,
it.
and then you see it on Twitter or something. And it's
Yeah.
like, that's what the fuck they was doing.
So good for y'all, whoever made that movie. Hopefully it's
shout out
good
to the
enough
Smile
for that.
people.
Yeah, hopefully the movie's good. It looked pretty creepy.
I think
Anyway,
Nightmare on Elm Street. What you say though?
I told you I'm biased on this one, but honestly, I only biased because I know Nightmare on Elm Street more than Texas Chainsaw. With that being said, though, I think alone the creative,
Well, that's a reason to win
Concept.
because you
Yeah,
know,
for sure.
yeah,
Yeah, facts.
right? It's like
hit more people.
yeah, it's true.
Yeah, hit more people than Chainsaw Massacre. That's why they had to keep remaking.
Nah,
Right,
facts.
how many of is there?
It's a ton
Like
of
4
Texas
reboots,
Chainsaw
right?
Massacre.
Oh my
bro.
god, no, I mean the reboots of Nightmare on Elm Street.
Oh,
it's
yeah,
one
yeah,
reboot.
yeah.
It's one reboot, but all the other ones are
okay.
sequels.
They just sequels. Yeah, that's what I'm
okay.
saying.
They did try to reboot it a couple years ago though.
Right? Did they? I heard it wasn't as bad as people made it seem though.
I never
Was
watched
it bad?
I didn't watch it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would check it out. Anyway, Chucky versus Leprechaun. I'm gonna go first. It's Chucky. I don't know why. Yes.
Yeah, it's Chucky.
Only because if you put Leprechaun back to the hood, you might get some.
Should I switch
got a
it? 'Cause
question.
I was
Nah.
thinking about putting that one on there.
That's just a funnier one.
That's a
I got a
good one.
question. Chucky, you talking about the first Chucky, right?
yeah.
Or not Child's Play? That's two different things.
Yeah.
Which one do you mean?
damn.
That is true. That's
Damn,
not the
I
same
didn't even
thing.
think about it.
Child's Play is
Child's Play is the
one.
one.
Because if you do Child's Play, we shouldn't even be talking about Leprechaun.
Nah, I was gonna say Child.
Chucky versus Leprechaun. Actually, more of a debate a bit.
I'm still gonna go Chucky.
Chucky,
but
I
you're
am. He's
right.
more iconic. But it's
I
like,
did think about Child's
You know?
Play at first.
Yeah, I forgot
Right.
about the difference.
Right.
But
And
you're
to
right.
be honest, Child's Play is scary. They did Chucky and they were like,
Chucky
nah,
funny.
money. They were like, let's make this funny.
Chucky not funny.
Yeah.
So
'Cause
I mean more Child's Play. So yeah.
okay, cool. So Child's Play versus Leprechaun. Child's
Child's
Play,
Play.
for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
It's just
It's crazy.
iconic. It was actually kind of creepy, you know? Like,
It's crazy to me because I remember as a kid, like I think it was like USA, and they just dropped. They did they would a marathon, like all the
Yeah,
Child's
yeah,
Play films, like,
yeah,
back to back.
yeah.
And then seeing the progression of the main kid. Remember, like he was in the first one or the second one,
Oh,
and then
he keeps getting
it
old.
jumped over the time, so he was older in the third one or some shit like that.
I might
and
go
he was
back.
still running from Chucky, and it was like,
Wow.
bro,
Yeah,
just
I
put him in a
remember
trash
that.
can or something, burn him, do
But
something.
I thought he
Brandon.
does.
They
And he
do,
just keeps
keeps
popping
coming
up.
back. He does.
Yeah, like what you do with that?
Yeah,
That's
it's
why
crazy.
Chucky concept is like, it's dumb, but it's like, you really can't do anything.
You can't miss.
Bro, it just reminded me of the clip. I don't know if you've seen the clip, the viral clip. It was like the black family recreating the scene when Chucky.
I gotta send it to you.
Yeah,
nah.
when Chucky was he was killing the lady from the first movie,
Uh-huh.
and like it was just a black mom and her son recreating the scene. So because he's small, he's real small. But like, yeah, there you go. Yeah, just
I'm gonna send it to him.
Damn, he had it. He had it.
yeah, nah, it's just mad funny because and then it made me go back to the original scene, and I'm like, damn, I forgot how crazy this scene was. It's a funny scene, but it is kind of nutty, bro. Like it's just like this little doll is like attacking you, and he's talking crazy to this lady.
Talking
like,
crazy.
You fucking bitch. You fucking like I'm gonna kill you. I'm like, yo, bro, what is going on?
Chucky was wild.
Nah, he was a wild boy.
Nah, super wild. With that being said, I like the bride. What's the third one where he has a kid? The Seed of Chucky. I like the Seed of Chucky more than
Yeah,
Chucky.
Seed of
Not Child's
Chucky,
Play,
yeah.
but Seed of Chucky. That shit one of the best ones out of all.
Chucky
of
movies
them.
was good.
How
Yeah, they're pretty good. Seed of Chucky got Redman and his dick get chopped off.
Yeah.
I did see Chucky.
Yes, because he's messing with the girl.
Yeah,
the
Jennifer.
The joint
Yeah.
that played her because she played.
Yes.
Bride of Chucky.
She
and,
played a
yeah.
bride of Chucky.
Yeah.
That movie is actually pretty
I like
good.
I don't know if y'all watched the show. I have not seen the show yet, but I heard
No,
apparently
No,
it's
I
really
saw the
good.
movie, the last movie that came out before the show, and I
that's
actually
not
still
bad.
liked it.
Yeah.
It got the boy from Atlanta that
Yeah.
played Paperboy.
Yeah.
But here's my thing I'm only confused about. Is which one actually has the people who originated with Chucky? Because one of
The
those,
show,
either the movie
the
or
girl,
the show.
the one that plays Bride of Chucky, she's in the show, I think.
Okay, so it may be that. Because one of them,
I didn't watch
one
the
of them
show.
companies was mad because both of the movies were actually pretty good. The
Yeah.
movie
and the show, and they came
said,
around the same time.
They
Like,
did. That's why I was
But
like,
I don't think they're
weird.
connected.
They're not. That's
At
why I
all.
was like, and
At all.
apparently the creators were like, It's
Yeah.
like, y'all
Oh,
better
the creators
hold on
of
to
the
y'all
movie or the
rights.
show?
Yeah, it's like the
whoever made the original.
it's like the Mike
working
thing.
with
Like
the
Mike
show. It is
Tyson
like Mike.
working on his own thing, and then this Mike
Yes,
just came out.
and it sucks again because it's good.
Or
I
like
mean, it's good, y'all.
Winning Time. Winning Time came out, and Magic got his own joint
Never
coming
lied.
out. So it's like
And then
He got to be
Wintertime,
upset
yeah.
by that. 'cause
he
that
was
shit is
pissed.
good.
A lot of them was.
I know, but it's the
Nah,
same.
yeah.
Y'all better get your rights together, man. Damn.
Nah, because
Real
I
shit.
haven't seen the show yet, but it seemed like it's everybody. All the reviews I hear is good.
Chucky?
It's
Yeah.
good. Yeah. And then
I heard it's good. Which one had Aubrey?
That was
Plaza?
the movie. The movie, yeah.
Got it. Yeah, I'm gonna check both of them out because I'm a Chucky fan.
Yeah.
Not like OD, but
Yeah.
yeah, Chucky's classic.
I appreciate those. I appreciate those villain-centered horror films.
Yeah.
Get like a charming or like iconic or like some type of charismatic villain.
See
You know
No
what I mean?
Evil. That was my joint.
That's a
The
great
joint with
one,
Kane.
too.
That was a go.
That's
Yeah,
a great
yeah.
one. Damn, underrated, John. Let's give love to Leprechaun before we leave because we even talked about Leprechaun once. Now, not classic. Might be like hood classic if we go into Leprechaun Back to the Hood. Definitely a hood classic because there's not that many hood. There's a handful of hood horror films.
Bro,
Tales from the
you
Hood.
know what we should have did? We should have did Leprechaun in the Hood versus Bones.
Oh shit.
That would have been
The
better.
Clash of the Hood.
The class of the hood classics. Also, before you even get into Bones, that's crazy you mentioned that. What's the movie that's a horror film and it has Omarion and Marcus Houston?
Oh, the something about the
What is
woods. Something about the woods. I know what you're talking about. They play that
Is
joint
it
on
called
BET.
something about the wood?
No, it's not called something about the woods. But it's like
That sounds
it's like last call or something. It was
yeah,
something
because they're like in a cabin.
in a cabin.
And I'm like, is this You Got Served horror? Like, it was just confusing.
It'd be wild.
Yo, what was
They
that?
about to die,
Was
they
it called
start
The
bust out dancing.
Strangers? That movie, The Strangers. You ever see that? It's like a couple and they in this cabin and then
That sounds mad
and
familiar.
the next thing
That's
you
why I'm
know,
looking
like
at you
they keep knocking on the door. Is Tamara home? Is Tamara home? And then like they end up being in the crib.
We have phones.
Boy wearing like a white mask. Yo, it's a crazy jump.
You think it's called that?
The Strangers. I think it's called The Strangers. That jump was good.
Wait, 2008. This.
Yeah. See, you
look
got the white
creepy.
mask standing
Oh.
there. See, you ain't even see him in the
No,
background.
I didn't.
You ain't even see him in the background.
like
It's a good
shit.
jump.
Like some It vibes.
Nah, I do look like It vibe or like It Follows.
They come home. They come from a wedding.
Oh shit!
and
Look
like
at the MCU connection, yo.
who that?
Liv Tyler.
Oh shit! There you go.
What's her name?
Oh yeah.
That's Thunderbolt Ross' daughter.
daughter.
We
Yeah,
need to bring her back.
yeah.
Or does she want to come back? That's the question.
That's the
It
thing.
seems like she might not want
I mean,
to.
it's
Bro,
Marty.
if they say we gonna make you the
The Red She-Hulk.
The red-
And we going to back up a dump truck of money at your crib.
That's what I'm
like, she gonna do
saying.
it. What you
Yo, you want this Disney check or not?
Yeah,
Like,
she don't even be in stuff like that. No, I mean, again, her dad is who her dad is. She might not need to, but
Yeah.
I'm assuming if she
Did you
passed,
seen? We seen how Hugh Jackman was looking this last week. They remember the paparazzi called
had
him?
me in shit.
Brother,
Heavy.
brother.
no,
yes.
it wasn't even brother. It was brother. Like I didn't even hear an accent.
That's
He
that
goes,
money.
I'll make my own decisions, brother. I'm like, oh damn.
that Disney money.
Yeah, that Disney
Nah,
check.
that check
dude, little-
cleared.
Shit, he was smiling like he had veneers. I don't even think he had it.
Hey, yo.
That shit, he was happy.
No,
Anyway,
thanks.
but yeah, shout out Leprechaun Back to the Hood.
Yeah.
Because yes, very weird. Isn't Sticky Fingers in that, or is that the other
Yes.
boy that looked like?
He's
Sticky
in one of them.
It's the Back to the Hood one,
Yeah.
where he's literally a leprechaun
Yeah.
eating people. Is he eat or he kills?
Yeah,
he
he's
kills.
killing them. They trying to get his gold.
His teeth look like he eating people. I don't know.
Nah, that's wild.
Anyway. Anyway, all right. So here's a comedy one. We added the Halloween vibes. I think this is gonna be a good one because you could really debate this. I don't know if I have my answer. Anchorman versus Hangover.
Ooh.
Two very iconic, classic comedy film, at least of our generation, at the very least. I think they both hella quotable too.
Facts.
Hella quotable.
I might have to say Anchorman.
I feel like both of y'all might say.
Easily.
Ooh, he said easily. Don't do easily.
Easily.
Give it to me. Why? Easy is a little crazy.
You just say quotables.
Hangover is also one of the most quotable movies of all time. You sure?
Not more than Anchorman. Anchorman is full of quotables. It's
I bet we could have
people.
a quote battle.
They're reading the
I bet we
teleprompter.
could have a quote battle. I bet. You don't think that anything that Zach Galifianakis did in that movie at
Oh,
all?
no. I'm not. No, I mean, Hangover is a great movie. It's hilarious.
Right. I'm talking
It's
about quotes.
hilarious.
I'm talking about quotes.
It's hilarious. But quotes.
Like
No,
even
he
like
definitely
the
was saying some stupid shit.
right. Like what's the one about the airplane? He was like, it's only frowned upon to masturbate in the airplane. Like that shit.
Yeah.
Or like
He's saying mad
or
random
Fat
wild
Jesus.
stuff, bro, yo.
Yeah.
He
Like-
says mad random wild stuff.
It's wild shit.
It's like,
The
bro,
Wolf
what?
Pack.
we even allowed the Asian boy to say nigga in there, and it was
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah.
Like when he go nigga, please.
Anchorman, which is
It is. I'm with you. Nope. It's your opinion.
no.
Give it to me. Also, I'll give you for Anchorman. For me personally, I don't know if I got a choice yet. I'll wait for y'all picks. Anchorman has one of the most iconic just scenes when it comes to that fighting scene.
Oh yeah,
that shit is
again in the second one.
Then he had to do it again because it was so good.
Steve Carell's whole character.
Crazy.
Anchorman wins. Sorry,
Yeah,
Anchorman.
because I just
like
without him, the movie is nothing. Almost.
Bro.
That's how funny he is.
nah, facts. And
Oh
you,
my
and you still got
God.
Will Ferrell, and this is prime Will Ferrell to me.
Prime,
Yeah,
bro.
super
He was
prime
on a
Will
run. We don't even
Ferrell,
got to do that.
No, he was on a
that
crazy
run.
run. Will
Nobody
Ferrell on a
only run
crazy
like that
run.
is Adam Sandler.
Yeah.
Only one. And I don't know which.
But
you
Will
can debate
Ferrell
both.
stands the test of time. Adams don't. To me,
Me too.
Ooh.
yeah,
I
Adam
kind of
Sandler
agree.
it don't
The run,
stand
the
the test of
ones on
time.
the-
One day we might have to do an Adam Sandler.
We should.
versus
Adam
Will Ferrell movie.
Bro, me and
Like,
Amber
break it
at the
down.
crib. Shout out Amber. We did a Will Ferrell versus Adam Sandler versus.
Will take
What
it.
movies
She was
did y'all watch?
crazy.
What movies from Adam Sandler?
We didn't watch it. We just were listening. We literally did like a
Oh,
little
okay,
fake
okay.
verses with each other, and we're seeing what movies to line up with what. And it was just
Waterboy
unfair.
and Billy Madison,
The ones.
or like the main
I throw
ones.
Lil Nicky in there too.
Lil Nicky, Lil Nicky on a good day.
Daddy Daycare.
Daddy Daycare, yeah.
Not Daddy Daycare. Big Daddy. Sorry,
Yeah,
Daddy.
I'm about
Sorry,
to
sorry,
see.
sorry.
So not Big Daddy.
Yeah.
Because
But she don't like Big Daddy.
You calling it Daddy Daycare? You don't like Big Daddy.
Don't do that to me. Don't do that. I love that movie. Now I feel like
Daddy
a bad
Daycare.
fan.
I fuck with Daddy Daycare.
But you don't like Big Daddy, or you just messing with
I
me?
like it, but
You don't put
I'm
it
not
in
putting it up
there.
there. I mean, we talking about Will Ferrell. You gonna say
That's
Daddy?
facts, though.
You gonna say Big
Okay.
Daddy?
You talking about comedies, right?
You gonna say Big Daddy?
Right, now I get you now. I'm
Talladega
thinking about iconic
Nights,
movies.
Yeah, nah. Talladega Nights is wiping.
Do nothing with that.
Anchorman.
Ain't nothing you can put past.
I
that.
mean,
Step Brothers alone
Step
beats
Brothers.
every single
the
Adam
other
Sandler
guys.
movie to me.
Gator don't take no shit. Gator don't play no games.
That's why I kept saying you
talking-
can't really do
bro, when you
Adam.
start crying with the knife, though.
I'm on fire. You're not on fire, Bobby. I'm on fire.
Now there's a whole new conversation. Which one is
Don't
the
you
most?
put that on me, Ricky
Jesus.
Ross.
Don't you put that on me, Ricky
Jesus
Ross.
grew up. He was a grown man. I like praying to baby Jesus.
He said, the way I like my Jesus, I like my Jesus in the tuxedo because I like to party and I want my Jesus to party. What? What did he name
Will
his
Ferrell
son? Isn't his son like
undefeated.
Tiger Monkey or something? What is the name of this guy?
It was
Texas
Texas Walker.
Racist Texas
One of them
Ranger?
was Texas Walker, and I forget the
yes.
other one.
And then he goes, "This is my grandson. Why do you have him talking to me
I
like
come
that?"
across like
He
a
goes, "We
spider
raised
monkey,
grandpa."
Grandpa.
Shut up, Grandpa.
I come across his
I'ma
table
stick
like a
kick
spider
you in the
monkey.
face.
Will Ferrell,
Wow.
bro.
Will
It's Will
Ferrell,
Ferrell
bro.
as Anchorman.
So anyway, you made me feel like I had to shit on Hangover because that movie's
No, you
classic
don't got
as
shit on Hangover.
It's just like, damn, you're right. The quotables in
Mike
Anchorman
Tyson in that joint.
and has a
That's facts.
and he was so iconic. They brought that ass back.
Yeah. It brought
Wow.
Mike Tyson back.
You ain't never lied.
Nah, low-key did, yeah.
That scene was so crazy. I thought I got punched in the face.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if the last time y'all saw it. When he hits the ground, the camera shakes and shit. Like he's like, "Dum."
The white man getting the Tyson tattoo. Like, that was hilarious. That wasn't corny. Like, that was hilarious.
No,
Hilarious,
it's facts,
Yeah.
bro.
Nah, that was the
Wow.
first time.
Shout
Like, that
out
was the
both
first
of
of
those
its
movies.
kind. Yeah.
Honestly,
Like grown up Project X. That's what that was.
actually, that is what that was.
Yeah.
Like a very focused,
Yeah.
grown-up Project X. Yeah, I will say though, Steve Carell in Anchorman is what Zach Galifianakis is to Hangover. So
Absolutely.
you really can't go wrong either way. Because
Absolutely.
one, you had Bull going. Remember, he goes, "We gotta let the dogs out." What? You know. I was like, bro, what are you doing? What are you doing? He's like, is that a man purse? It's a satchel. It's
a satchel.
It is a satchel. But anyway, yeah, that was a good one. I like that.
No, that was a good
We
one.
should do more comedies. You
Nah,
put
we
comedies
got to
together.
really
they
get
kinda-
into the Will Ferrell conversation. When
Yeah, bro, that run again. It's to the point where I think it's so, he
Semi-pro?
knows how crazy. Wow,
Semi-pro?
One-
He
one-
love
he the
me
most
sexy.
underrated
That
one.
joint.
Love Me Sexy.
Love me sexy.
What was his name of that joint?
Jackie Moon.
Jackie Moon. Yeah, bro, come on.
You ever seen
Semi-pro?
Klay Thompson was Jackie Moon for
Andre
Halloween?
3000 was in that joint
Hilarious.
too.
He was in that joint.
Yeah.
Yo, and he killed.
Yeah,
Killed
he
in that
killed.
joint. Remember the scene about Jive Turkey?
Oh my god.
He said, "Did you just call me a fucking jive
He said,
turkey?"
"No, I called you some bitch or something like that."
Anything worse. Love that
He lost
movie,
his
yo.
shit.
Bro, Woody Harrelson is in that movie.
Yeah.
Nah, that's fact.
Like, what
I'm
a-
about to rewatch them. I probably ain't seen it in a minute.
No, it's
Semi-pro, that's a
bro,
top-tier movie.
But it's underrated.
Will
as
Ferrell
shit.
had a run, bro.
Run.
Crazy
I'm
run.
Adam
telling you,
Sandler don't have shit on Will Ferrell
the
run.
only run that you can do with Will Ferrell was probably like black comedians, and I don't know if any of them even
Yeah.
got that. The one that Will had, because each one back to back.
Only person that might
back.
even.
What you gonna say, Eddie?
I was gonna say that, but even
Yeah.
him, like
It's
he
still
had a lot
like-
of dubs in his joint.
Yeah, it's
or
right.
or
It's
stuff
up
that
and
didn't
down.
live up.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Because his run really was the '80s. Honestly, it really
Nah,
was. Like,
Eddie
Coming
had
to
an early
America.
2000s
He
run.
did have a
He did.
crazy.
I Spy, Shrek.
You're saying the one that
like,
mattered more, but that
his,
one.
the other that was a run, but
Don't
it
even.
wasn't
He
the run.
is one of his iconic
His
characters.
best run
Like,
was like as far as him as
That's
an actor.
right.
I feel you.
in
Two
movies.
different things.
I feel
yes.
you.
He has
Because-
runs though. He
Because
does.
I get that's what you're saying. His Hollywood run
Yeah.
is
Daddy Daycare.
He killed,
We said
but it
Daddy
just
Daycare.
don't-
Like,
Daddy
Yeah,
Daycare,
I mean, 'cause it's
fucking
like
Shrek,
Haunted
all the
Mansion.
Shreks,
Because
Haunted Mansion.
he did Beverly Hills Cop,
Yeah.
Coming to America,
Yeah.
Trading Places,
Yeah.
Beverly Hills Cop 2,
Yeah.
like The Golden Child, like he did. That was bow, like in the 80s. He was going crazy.
You know
Yeah,
what?
we
We
going
hear
crazy.
shit. We ain't
We
wasting no
going crazy.
time. Eddie Murphy, Will Ferrell run.
I'm
The one
gonna
that
say-
you just said. Still,
I think it's
I
still
would
Will.
personally, but I don't know if that's a generation thing.
Yeah,
We didn't
I would
grow
say
up with
Will.
those
But
films.
Akon and 50
I
Cent
grew up
say,
with-
still will. I still
We gotta get off this.
No, I'm gonna say Will, but Eddie's joint is iconic though.
No, it's iconic. But again,
But it's
shout out to
Will.
Will Ferrell. But I was about to say
He a
real quick, Will Ferrell's run was so crazy that I think he notices, and now he's switching his focus. Like he's doing more serious shit, which is sick. He's killing. If y'all ain't see that,
Yeah.
Neighbors Next Door, John,
No shit.
bro.
Because what's the
With
last
him and
comedy
Paul
he
Rudd, it's a
did?
real story.
The last comedy he-
The Therapist Next Door, or something like that. It was phenomenal.
The last comedy he did was that. Was it
One with
on
Amy
Netflix?
Poehler, and it wasn't.
Nah,
that good.
he did the one on. Do you see the one on Netflix when he was the
With Rachel McAdams.
when it was the
Yeah,
the Western
he's a
Spanish
superstar.
joint and he's talking.
No, there's one after that. The one that I'm
oh,
talking
I didn't
about.
even see that one.
Yeah, there's one with Rachel McAdams, and it's almost like that movie that Lonely Island did, where he's like a superstar.
Oh,
and shit,
oh,
but it's like
Pop
Will
star.
Ferrell.
Pop star, yeah.
Yeah,
Pop
there you
star.
go. It's a similar drawing to that, but again, I haven't felt Will Ferrell since you could tell the decline in
end
Anchorman
of his
2, and
run-
it still was
yeah.
great.
The
Anchorman
end
2
of
is
his
still
run
great.
to me was
Yeah.
Blaze of Glory. That was like the end of his run.
No, the other
was
guys was after Blaze of Glory.
Was it? Was it?
Yeah,
okay.
whoa.
Oh, I
The
forgot.
joint with
about
Mark
Anchorman too.
Wahlberg.
I thought that was.
And Get Hard,
Blaze of
it was
Glory?
all right.
But that was me.
Get Hard was like the
Should've
end.
been funnier than it was.
Like,
No,
that's
that
when
was
it was
the
like,
end.
all
That
right,
was the end.
he
That was the
not
end.
his run over.
Damn,
His
I
run
don't want to
over.
put it on Kevin, but what did you do to Will?
I mean,
I didn't laugh.
Put on Kevin.
yeah.
Because that was the last. Every other movie before then, I was done. I thought that movie was going to blow me out the water.
Bro, it's Will Ferrell and Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart in Kevin Hart's prime, by the way,
Yeah.
he was still there.
Yo,
I'm just
kicking
like,
and screaming.
great one.
When he
Underrated
played the
one.
soccer
Old
dad.
school.
Yo, they snapped. But was the GOAT?
Bro, was he in that
He's a
movie?
goat.
Was that Galifianakis when they was running for like mayor or something like that?
Yeah, the campaign.
Yeah, the
Campaign.
campaign. The campaign.
And that's still on the end of his run. It wasn't as funny, but
that
if
was
you
on the
look
end of
at
his
it,
run.
underrated. That was actually really
It was
funny.
one of those sleeper Jones.
Sleeper,
he had,
no
yeah.
facts.
Damn,
Like,
bro.
bro, it's
Yeah.
that
Shout out
Galifianakis
Will.
and Will Ferrell. Come on.
Like,
Shout out
what?
Will.
Yeah.
And that was crazier than the Kevin Horn, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
wow. Damn, shout out Will Ferrell. Anyway,
Yeah.
we got to have a whole world, Joe, one day.
Nah,
He's just so
facts.
nice, bro. Nobody
So
talk
the
about
last one, this one is a heavy one.
It's heavy
This is the animated John.
back in our world.
We got Into the Spider-Verse
Mm.
versus Akira.
I love that it says Into the Spider-Man.
Oh yeah, it's the same thing.
Hey, man.
Oh,
I thought it was
pause.
autocorrect.
Hey,
Oh,
yo.
You got to stop.
Into the Spider-Man. What are we doing here?
It's already inaccurate. There's a bunch of them. All right, there's not one.
Whoa.
Shit.
Into the Spider-Gwen. Like, Jesus Christ.
Is that talking about some Spider-Win?
Spider-Win is crazy. Yo.
But yeah, Into the Spider-Verse versus Akira.
Zen, can we get like just a 30-second synopsis of Akira for Cesar? Real
Okay,
quick.
got you. So Akira.
Thank you. Because I thought I knew.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, I got you.
What is it? 2099 or 20?
Yeah, it's somewhere in the future. I think
It's
it's
somewhere in
it's
the
like
future,
29.
It's in the future. This is
In
Neo
the future.
Tokyo.
That's
There was a nuclear war. Da 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 da. So this is Neo Tokyo. The world's in
Right.
shambles.
It's like
but
Cyberpunk.
We're still, yeah, it's basically like
Is this
Cyberpunk.
the first time Neo Tokyo was a thing?
Maybe.
Yeah,
Don't
maybe,
get too deep.
maybe,
Sorry.
maybe.
Because this came out in the 80s. So
That's why I was saying that.
Yeah,
Anyway.
yeah. So all right.
Still holds up today.
It
Right,
does.
that's why I was
Oh,
like,
okay.
because I know Neo Tokyo,
Yeah,
the concept.
So yeah, it's about these street kids. It's
Right.
you gotta.
They about these street kids. They
I'm trying
pretty
to
much in the
remember their
gang.
names. That's what I was trying to
forget,
remember.
I forget the name.
I know Tetsuo because he's the main boy.
Yeah.
Like not the main boy.
I
but he's
forget
the
their
main-
names right now.
Canada. Canada,
Right,
Canada,
right.
and Tetsuo.
Canada.
Yeah, I might be pronouncing
It
it
might be
horribly,
Canadian.
but
And they was homies.
yes, they're in a gang together.
Yeah.
right. Tetsuo is basically always in Canada's shadow, so he's trying to like break out and do his own thing and try to just prove to people. He's trying to get the girls like, yo,
Right.
I'm
my own man. I'm
yeah,
him.
Yeah,
I'm him.
exactly.
Right.
So something happens. They're having some type of conversation with the clown,
Yeah.
gang, right? And something goes wrong. I think his motorcycle blows up or something
Yep.
like that. He gets
Or
kidnapped.
they get in an accident.
He gets
yeah.
arrested, right? Then how does he get kidnapped by the government? Because the government kidnaps him.
The government kidnaps him.
Yes,
I
Tetsuo.
forget exactly how, but now that everybody knows he's missing and shit, but they're experimenting on him like a motherfucker, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
So-
on some science shit.
Yeah. And somehow, like, they find out and they free him. Or, no, he frees himself, but
Yeah,
by
'cause
this
he
point,
has like telepathic powers.
yeah,
and
by
stuff
this
like that.
point, he's
Keep
like,
giving them
Yeah.
the telepathy.
he's all fucked up. Like, he's
Wow.
now becoming the full effect of what the fuck
What
they've been
gave him.
doing to him.
Yeah.
Right.
And it's crazy. Side not to cut you off. if you remember the Kanye West music video for Stronger, it's basically
It's based on a character.
Yeah.
like literally,
said it's like his favorite
shots
movie ever
from
and
that
shit
joint that's
that are the same.
specifically from
I knew that. I
anime.
just looking at it, I didn't know what the shots
It's
were.
not.
You know?
Low-key, you could watch it
Even a
and kinda
note,
see the
even a
story,
note. You like the motorcycle slide the note, like
from a character.
like countless things has been.
People took from that character, movie.
But yeah, long story short, he snapped. He kind of turned into this like mutant type shit.
This big.
It's
blob
kind of
and
like
monster
remember
thing.
in What If when Strange consumed all the
Yes, he
monsters and
became this
became that
other-
crazy shit, and you couldn't really tell. It's very similar to that.
Similar
Yeah.
to that, and then like visually, like
Right, I was
remember
gonna
when
ask, what's the visual
remember
reference?
in the One What If episode when Hank Pym killed the Hulk and he got all weird and big and stuff like that.
Yeah, exactly.
It looks like that, but
Bro.
like then add all these extra things and stuff to it. Like
But
it
it's
looks
just
crazy.
it's
He's
just
a fucking
deep.
monster, basically.
Yeah, basically.
And it's just deep
How does
because
this
like
end? What's the end of the thing here? Story.
Tetsuo winds up dying,
Yeah.
right? And then everything is kind of okay. But the movie actually isn't the real end of the story. If you read the manga, it goes way past that.
and it's more like the legend of
Yes.
like all that happened.
It
You feel
started,
me?
Yeah,
Like,
it started it.
Got it.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
it's kind of on some cyberpunk shit where it's like making a legend and a name for yourself and stuff. But like
That sounds hard. Yeah.
it's deep as fuck. But it's kind of like Spider-Verse too.
It is.
It's
I'm about to
kinda-
say that once you
it
said
has a
making
lot
a
of the
legend,
same
the ending,
themes
yo,
low
of
key,
Spider-Verse.
the ending battle kind of reminds me
Yeah,
of that a
yeah.
little bit. Like
Visually or
visually, like just
things
like
that
where
happen
they are, like because Into the Spider-Verse, they're in that.
they're in that fucking vortex of fucking
Yeah, but like things are destroyed around them and stuff
Right.
like that. Like that's kind of
It's in shambles, yeah.
it's just shambles and chaos.
Wow.
So yeah, it does remind me.
Well,
of
that was fair. You guys did great. Thank you.
I still can't tell you no answer though.
It is a hard.
It's hard.
Very
Do you
difficult.
want me?
genre.
Obviously,
Spider-Verse
I'm
is deep.
Biased.
It
I can
is.
Just,
Go into
I'll go into
Spider-Verse.
Spider-Verse, yeah, because I'm the only one who hasn't seen
Akira.
Akira.
We gonna get you to watch
Spider-Verse.
it.
No, I watch
Yeah,
it.
fact.
I know how iconic it is. Trust me. I just never got the
We
chance.
could do one of them Netflix hangouts or whatever.
Right, facts.
Yeah,
That'd be
I wanna watch
cool.
that, John.
Yeah,
I
facts.
forgot they had that. That's a good
Yeah.
job.
Yeah.
We should do that. Actually, that's a very good idea. Thanks. Yeah, Into the Spider-Verse. Do you want me to break it down? I feel like, if y'all
You
fan
can
of
just get the
pod-
best parts of it. You can tell
Okay,
us why
cool.
you think it's
There
iconic.
we go.
You know,
Nah, right.
Honestly, it's iconic for me because I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen visually that. Like, I that was the first time I saw anything. I can't really explain to you even what it is.
no, absolutely.
Part of it is still comes from what we look at comic books for. Like,
Right,
it has a piece
right.
of that element. But even when it comes down to them saying they change the frames,
Yeah,
certain scenes when
yeah.
he's swinging, and then they make him when he's figures out all his shit, they change it again. So that there's just a lot of details in it that make you know that they put so much effort into it. That's one. Two, the story alone, like even if that is the comic or not, who made that shit?
Right.
Like,
Some
that
people say it's the
storyline
best
is
Spider-Man film.
One of the best storylines. Yeah,
It's story wise, it's the best Spider-Man film besides No Way Home. The only way you can debate there is a movie better than it would be No Way Home, and it's
and
because
No Way
of the whole
Home
thing.
is the live action Spider-Verse.
It just there we go.
Right.
So it's like the same. It's just you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they give him a reference in there. Stop playing. But yeah, I just think everyone, even the voice actors, kill. Like you don't even realize. The first time I watched Into Spider-Verse, I didn't even know all the actors in it. And then I looked at the list and I was like, what
Holy
the fuck?
shit! Yeah,
Like Paperboy being damn, ain't this his dad?
the boy from Dope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Playing
He's
Miles, like, yeah,
Miles.
yeah.
Oh my god. Even Haley Steinfeld, who's Kate Bishop, is
Yeah,
Gwen.
shit, it's
Like,
Gwen.
bro, that cast is crazy.
Ain't Mahershala Ali in it, Jones?
Yeah, he's the Prowler.
the Prowler.
Catherine,
Damn.
another MCU, Agatha Catherine. Is
Wow.
The
Doc
Doc
Ock.
Ock.
Yeah.
Bro, so like
Snap.
that joint is really different. You know what I mean? There's just a lot of pieces to that puzzle that make it a masterpiece to me. And I don't know. I just never seen really a lot of. Obviously, I don't know much of anime. So if you take away animation wise, it's easily the one or top 3 best animated films I've ever seen. I just don't.
I agree.
It's just hard to debate with it. But yeah, that's my take.
I still don't know.
Wow.
know, man.
I bet that's
It's
really
that
hard.
difficult,
Yeah,
bro.
I bet
it is
I
that
bet.
different. Because honestly,
Two
I think
different
Spider Verse is going to last as long as Akira
Akira
lasts.
does, yeah,
It
of
could,
course.
right?
But then it still is more points to Akira because it's like,
Because it only was a one-time thing and it stayed
and
where
it's
it was.
so much older.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the X-Men
You're
debate.
right.
It's like, are you still standing the test of time?
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
With no matter how good this, like Spider Verse is getting sequels,
That was my
and
point.
Akira is still going to
didn't.
be,
Yeah, no, that's real.
but and Akira is still going to be talked about as best animated films with these Spider Verse movies.
that
No,
take
facts.
alone might be, if you want to decide Akira, that take is the
Yeah.
yeah. Because again, you would have to give it 50 years. You know what I mean? To like for Spider-Verse to get its damn.
I'm gonna put it like this because it's still opening for the Spider-Verse movie sequels to then end up in live action.
Come on, man.
If they
That's
do,
what we need.
That easily makes Spider-Verse one in the lower rankings of the Spider-Verse movies, which then for me would put Akira over. So I'm gonna choose Akira.
That is
just
interesting.
in with like the future sight.
You're saying the future of them might be so insane that this might end up being
like
the
they might be
one.
so
That's
crazy. We look at Spider-Verse 1 like damn.
You're like damn, that was nothing.
Yeah.
Like it was good.
He's right.
I would hope
It
for
was
that.
good.
He's right. I'm hoping for that. Yo.
Ideally.
Me too.
Ideally.
Me too.
Ideally.
I think they know what they got.
That when you
That's
think
real.
Like really think about
That's
that for a
deep.
second, because how
That's
crazy
deep.
this first one was, and low key
Imagine.
hearing about what like low key
That's
when we
going on.
heard about
Yeah.
this new one.
Yeah.
It sounded like it got
They
potential.
might
Just bringing
If they
29.
kill that story,
Just bringing
bro.
2099 into it. Period. You sold me.
Yeah.
You sold
Like,
me.
bro, think about if they killed the story.
Yeah.
Think about if they
Oh,
killed the story,
bro. Because that was
more
the
than they
point
did
of
the first time.
Yes, because
They-
that's
they
what
are.
I'm saying with the
Because
intro.
like I'm not even worried about the animation because we
They are.
already
We already know.
that. And
Listen,
it's like
listen,
they even gonna go harder than they did.
Spider-Verse
the first
1 was about Spider-Verse.
Right.
Like it's about Spider-Man. But now you bring in 2099, now you can bring in
Many.
a bunch of other characters. Like Sony and Marvel have a great relationship.
Yeah, they really do.
Spider-Man been coming to the MCU all this time. Why not borrow some characters and bring them into the Spider-Verse?
That would be tough.
Do you? It's really what he said. But also, we got to talk about this real quick. Remember that they announced there's a multiverse ride happening in Disney Park.
Yeah, the one that did a couple weeks ago.
Boom.
Yeah.
Remember the picture, right? Remember the picture?
Did you see this, John, bro?
No.
Oh, we got to show you. Yes.
Definitely.
So they're making a new, they got Avengers Campus,
Yeah.
right? They got a new ride.
I gotta
It's
get
like,
out there.
you ever been to
Universal, right?
You ever been to Disney though?
No, I never been to Disney. I've been to
Okay.
Universal.
There's
The
a ride
Spider-Man
in there,
ride.
like the Shrek joint, like you're sitting. Yeah, the Spider-Man. I'm sorry,
Spider-Man
that's not
ride.
Disney. It's literally like that. So you're
Yeah.
in a seat, that type of
Yeah.
joint, but it's a multiverse ride.
I'm
Bro,
gotta go.
But we need the picture though, because the picture is why I'm about to say what I'm about to
gotta
say.
go.
There we go. Can you see all these Johns on here, bro? That shit looks stupid. This was the promotional pic.
King Thanos
Now,
multiverse.
Look at this. Do you see how that's the freshman
Hold
Spider-Man?
on.
Peter
Yeah.
Parker? That makes me think 100% that there's going to be cartoons in Secret Wars. 100%. Because this is multiverse war. So why would at least, even if it's just that version of Spider-Man from the cartoon or Spider-Verse? Something animated or X-Men
This
97.
picture cuts a couple people out.
100%.
They got Werewolf by
Werewolf
Night.
by
in
Night is
here.
right there. You see Kamala's hands.
hand is over there. They got some of the other sorcerers over there. It is.
It looked different.
Hey, yo,
Maybe
what
that's
did
Shuri's.
you
Maybe
say?
that's Shuri's.
Animated people in secret is going to be crazy.
Crazy, because why else would they have this?
yeah.
There's 2 animated characters. That's from What If?
Yeah.
That's Steve
I didn't
Rogers,
peep
right?
that. Yeah, you're right. It is.
Hey, yo, that's the Hydra Stomper?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. They going crazy.
That's Iron Man, correct?
That is
Yeah.
Iron Man, yeah.
Nah, that's Iron
It's not
Man.
'Cause I was looking for Iron
Right, I was trying to, yeah.
Is that Daredevil up there?
Yes,
Yeah, it is
right
Daredevil,
here.
yeah.
In the all red, too, which we haven't seen.
Oh, they
Oh,
got-
I love Cap.
They got all the
Look at
caps,
it.
yeah, they got all the
American
caps up
shit.
top.
That's hard as fuck. Anyway,
She-Hulk.
I don't want to get hype over this ride that I can't ride
Yeah,
right
in
now.
Foster.
America, right? Like, it's just America.
That's
Wait,
what I'm
wait,
saying.
wait,
It's
wait,
literally
hold on.
4th of
Look,
July right
they got
there.
2 Hawks. They got 2 Hawks. You notice that?
Yes, She-Hulk. Oh, no.
No, they have
You're
2
right.
banners.
2 banners.
They have a
Yes.
Smart Hawk and a Ravage
Secure,
Hawk.
right? Yeah.
And Jane Foster's
Yeah.
store, too.
Damn.
We're regular Thors.
That's
Regular
crazy.
Thor. Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
right
at the
there,
bottom.
right there.
Moon Knight over there,
Yeah.
Okoye. Is that fucking Man Thing?
That is Man Thing, yeah.
Oh, my God. Can we tell
They went
what
crazy.
is that?
They went crazy.
Sequoia.
No. Behind Okoye, what is that? Is that a ship of some sort? Or am I just making up what I'm seeing?
Because I don't see the Guardians.
That's something.
Right, it could be Guardians ship or something. But anyway, I'm saying all this to say they're promoting this to people. That was like for a business job. You know what I
Facts.
mean? Like it was at like a
Hold up.
conference.
Right here, yeah.
So to me,
King Thanos. Yeah, the King Thanos.
King
multiverse
Thanos.
ride.
so like who says King Thanos don't pop up in fucking
Freshman
you know what I'm
year?
saying?
Could.
Secret Wars. You just don't.
Freshman year is supposed to be canon in MCU?
We got
It's canon to the multiverse.
Okay.
Just like every
there we
story.
go.
The story is literally if what is it? It's
As if Disney had the rights first.
no, but they
Loki,
actually
or-
said the right version of it. Like if there's another mentor, if Green Goblin became his mentor instead of
Tony.
that's the storyline. So yeah,
Okay, I'm not mad at
and
that.
he's black.
Norman.
see him?
Norman Osborn.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
He got
remember.
waves.
I remember y'all talking about that on the pod.
The waves had me. I didn't know what it was. The weight. I was like, what is on his head?
Waves
Because I'm
had
black.
me.
Even in the other version, he got waves. So it's like
Exactly. No, in the Spider-Man cartoon,
In the
they had
Spider-Man
waves. The
cartoon.
Osborns had waves.
Osborn had waves.
Wow.
Yeah, they had red waves, but
They
they
had
was
red
waves.
waves.
Black
It
in
was
the cartoon.
waves.
No, they wasn't black. They just had waves. No.
And they even had
look at Norman wearing
I
a
heard
do-rag.
they
That's
talking
what's
about.
up.
Yeah. So
Norman wearing a do-rag. That's what's up. But anyway, but yeah, I was just saying that with the Spider-Verse shit, it's going to be crazy to see animated shit come into live action. I think it's going to happen. But
yeah, I think we got to hold on. Question: do you think it's actually going to be like a Roger Rabbit type situation animated, or you think it's going to be animated characters coming into live action like?
they turn into live action.
Like what's it call it? Like
the theory I was saying.
No, like what's it called?
That Looney Tune movie?
No, in Multiverse. Madness.
Oh,
Captain
yeah.
Carter.
Yeah.
How we first seen her in
No, I think the first one. I
You
think
think
Roger
it's gonna
Rabbit.
be
Like it's going to be like Looney Tunes.
Like Looney Tunes
You
movie.
like that?
That's what happened. You just saw it in the picture.
Even
Yeah,
like,
but that's
remember
a
the
ride.
mask?
I'm talking
Remember
about,
Jim
like, in the
Carrey?
movie. You think
Jim
that's how
Carrey
he
the
He doesn't
mask?
like this. He doesn't like this.
I'm just asking. That's how you really?
You don't think that sounds cool?
It leaves a
No.
lot of room for.
It would be dope if they dipped into other animated universes.
But I just don't see what's weird for this one movie.
Because
like that
in
would
Loki was it Loki?
Yeah.
When the duck, what's the duck's name? I forget the duck's name.
Someone
Remember?
minutes?
Maybe
Howard.
it wasn't Loki, but when they were going around the collector,
Howard the Duck.
Yeah, Howard the Duck.
Yeah, Howard the Duck. But he was like CGI. He wasn't animated.
It was CGI.
He was CGI.
CGI can work because we got
That
CGI
can
characters.
work.
We have CGI
I'm with
characters.
you, but
That can
my whole
work.
point is
You
that
mean, like,
fully animated.
That's what
like
I mean.
Space
why is that
Jam.
weird
Yeah,
for a
like
scene?
Space Jam.
I'm literally only telling you
Because they're already killing CGI on She-Hulk. But what do you think they're gonna do with these animated people in real, like, say next to Rhodey, you got Spider-Man freshman year. I don't think the reception of that's gonna go well. I'm not mad at it.
Me neither, bro.
That's what it is. So you're saying the public might not
Look
be
at the
weird.
She-Hulk trailer. They didn't even let the trailer live.
Now I'm with you.
Like-
You're talking about reception. I'm talking about
Bro.
just it being cool in the movie, though. Do you think that wouldn't be cool? I feel like that's kind of hard because
No,
it's just
bro.
from another. It's from the bro.
Yeah.
They went to a cartoon universe in fucking Multiverse of Madness.
Yeah, and that was cool. I don't
cool.
mind
That
them
was
going
cool.
to a universe where
But they were
everything's
animated in
and
that.
become
They became
But
animated in that. Yeah.
Also,
But
if
why-
that would happen vice versa, it would have to be a
Right.
because if they become animated in the animated universe, what happens to the animated people?
They would have to become
here?
CGI.
Oh,
They would have to
now
become
it's
CGI.
Unless if they went to another universe, because there's timeless universes
Yeah.
where that doesn't happen. 'cause
Where
that
they
isn't true.
just both exist as their natural
Boom.
form. Yeah.
Maybe.
I just don't see why that's weird. You're talking about reception. I'm not.
I
worried about
just think
reception.
I think it's going to be a huge risk.
I'm asking
That's
your
super risk.
opinion.
My personal
Yeah,
opinion.
forget everybody else. I don't care about that.
If it look how it look in that promotion,
That's what I'm asking.
I'm not mad.
That's crazy, right?
But
That's what
also,
I'm saying.
Thor don't look like that in the movies. Of
course.
Like those characters don't look like that in the movies, so it's hard to say.
100%.
It's hard to say.
I'm only basing on the way you just said.
If
it
they
looked
snap,
that
bro,
way,
if they snap,
and it's gonna be
like
crazy.
if they
That's all
fucking,
I'm saying.
if they, because it's to me, it's going to be like remember when Fairly Odd Parents and Jimmy Neutron did
the
that
Jimmy
crossover?
Power Hour. Come
And-
on now.
but they took the appearance
And they
of the
switched.
universe
Yes,
that
they
they was
did.
in. So that's why I think CGI Howard the Duck. That's where you get
I
Howard
think
the
that
Duck.
is what they
Right.
would do. I'm saying I think it would be really cool and a specific kind of meta take to have an animated character look animated in this world.
I
for
agree
this
with
one
you.
Fight, and then you'll never see them again.
I agree
That's
with
what I
you.
just
I agree with you, but they would have to snap. Like the shadow of the animated character would have to be placed in the real world shadow. Like they would have to stand somebody there in that position. You feel me?
But that sounds crazy if they do it, right?
No, if
They would have to
yeah,
go.
If they go crazy like
That's what I'm
that,
saying.
Yeah, they would have to go all the
But
way.
like,
Will we expect them to not? Is my question.
of course not. But it's just like you
you
just
sound
telling me
like you
that.
don't want it, though.
You just telling me that off rip. It's just
Right,
like
right.
I don't know how I feel about that
Right,
because we've seen
right.
that before, and I don't know if I want to see that again.
We seen Space Jam.
We've seen Space Jam. We've seen
Looney Tunes
Who Framed
movie.
Roger Rabbit.
Right.
Yeah.
But no, I
We've
agree.
seen
But I'm
Looney
like, we never
Tunes.
seen it in a Marvel, so it's
We
bad.
haven't.
You right.
But
I
They
think
make
you
movies.
just don't. Here's the difference.
Just like everybody
You're telling
else.
me you think it might be cool. I don't think you're telling me that. So tell me what you think.
If they kill it, it's gonna be cool. Yeah.
But why would you expect them not to?
I don't know.
But
It's
no, we
Marvel.
saying
I'm
the
just
same
going on
thing.
what you're telling me,
It
right?
might be cool.
That's what I'm saying.
But it's just so much room for error doing it that way.
Exactly.
There's just so much room for error.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Of the entire concept.
Fact.
Got it.
Right.
Okay.
They got two Hawks on screen. There's mad room for error doing that. You know?
That's fact.
CGI wise, money
Like
wise.
I really believe if they do that, it'll be CGI.
Had to.
Which could be
Or
cool.
it'll
But to
show
me,
people visiting animated places.
That's cool.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
to be
yeah.
honest, if they just make them CGI, don't even do it. To be
That's how
real.
you
Really?
Bro, because I don't give a fuck about freshman year
What?
Spider-Man.
And
like, so what would
no,
that
that's a
do
good
to
point.
me?
That's a good
I feel
point.
You know?
I feel you. I feel you.
Like, do it maybe to...
And Peter, in
I
his
don't know
scenario,
if
he's a
it's
human being. Why would you do it? I get you.
Pointless.
Right.
Like,
Howard
same
the
with
Duck,
Captain
it makes
Carter,
sense.
Same with
Right. Now, that's facts.
Howard the Duck's the perfect one.
Yeah,
That's
yeah, it
my
makes
that's
sense.
facts. That's
I see
facts.
what you-
Some
I see
type
what
of
you-
anthropomorphic.
Or even like,
character.
let's say they do that with the Thanos in that What If episode. That was nice. That was with T'Challa.
Yeah.
I don't want it. I'm just saying. I'm being hypothetical. Like that could be cool. It makes sense then.
Yeah,
But
I mean, you
otherwise,
already had him be CGI anyway,
Exactly.
so it's like,
Boom.
yeah,
So it's the
yeah,
same thing.
yeah.
But yeah, you didn't pick, by the way.
Oh,
It's a hard pick.
It's a hard
Yeah,
pick,
we
bro.
don't
Dang.
Did you pick either? I think you said it
I
again,
didn't.
right?
I
No, you
didn't.
did.
Okay,
You said
Carrie.
because- unless
I
you
guess
did,
I'm
you
gonna.
take
Yeah,
it back.
I'm gonna carry. Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah.
carry.
You had a solid reason.
I'm
so
going
it's
to
not
carry
like-
because I'm hoping that the Spider-Verse sequels
gonna
are
be
better.
better.
Yeah,
This
so
is
I'm
a
going to
good
carry.
thing.
I'm
Right.
going to
Nah,
carry. Yeah.
facts. I don't know, man. As much as I love them both, man, I might have to say Into the Spider-Verse.
I respect
Say
it.
why.
I respect it.
Honestly, yeah, you can't go wrong.
It's just such
Yeah,
a,
you
I
can't
don't
go
know, bro.
wrong.
The things that they did with characters that we've seen before, they made it so fresh and new.
Story-wise,
Visually,
right?
story-wise.
Yeah, I agree.
Visually
I agree.
is the real factor, though, because visually we've never seen things in this way. Like, you even now, you
Yeah.
got things like intergalactic, like taking
That are
pieces from
based
that
from
visual and expanding upon
Even
it.
that
and do
show
other
I love on
things.
Netflix, Crazy Sex, what is it? Drug Sex Robots?
Mm-hmm.
Whatever that is. Love Sex
Super wild
Robots.
show. Holy shit!
Let's call it Love Sex Robots, though, right?
Watching
you
that
ever
freak
seen it?
nasty shit.
You haven't seen it? I'm like, you haven't seen it. You haven't seen
I'm
it?
surprised you never seen
Bro,
it.
it's an anthology. Am I saying it right?
It's an anthology.
And what's it called?
Cartoon John. Love.
Let's get that right there.
Love Sex Robots. It's called Love Sex Robots.
Is it? Okay.
And when it come on?
Netflix.
Oh,
It's
I'm
an anthology
watching.
joint.
I watch
It's
it.
pretty. It's
Love
actually
sex
good.
robot.
Yeah. It sounds crazy.
Sound hard though.
He said, "You watching Cinemax? What you doing?"
Hey, what?
Oh. But yeah,
Even the comic book filter, I'm just out on the Spider-Verse. Just the comic book filter where like it felt like a comic book
Bro.
off the page. It was the perfect in between like the comic, an animated show, and a live action.
all of it
like
together.
it was perfect. Spider-Verse is I'm taking nothing from Spider-Verse.
Nah, facts.
wow, guys, we did it.
Yeah, we did.
Whoa.
You still didn't pick, but okay.
I did.
No,
I
he
said
did. He said
Spider-Verse.
Spider-Verse.
Oh, you did.
Yeah.
Just say your reason.
Yeah.
Oh, you did. Sorry.
Come on, what are
I'm
you
doing what you did when you was
That's
high
what
on the
I'm
pot. Don't tell me.
saying. Like, yeah,
Hey.
what we doing? But no, that was this episode, man. We want to thank Trippy for pulling
Boom.
up, bro.
Boom.
You know what I
Episode 18, boy.
mean? You know what I mean?
We getting crazy. We going crazy with the numbers.
That's
We about to
facts.
be in triple digits soon.
No,
Yes.
talk about it.
Come on now.
You already know. Listen, 3,000.
Yeah.
Gang. Wait, do all your shout outs again. They will forget.
Hey, man. I'm Lord Tripp, Highest Basement Collective, HBC. Shout out all my boys back home. Wobie, Sheed, Moses, Riley, Scratch, Brandon, everybody, bro. Gomez. We just dropped the green video, me and Wobie. That's out on YouTube right now. HBC Records on YouTube. You already know. I'll be streaming on Twitch, LXRD Trippy, Lord Trippy with an X. And you already know, I'm listening to this podcast every week. Catch me in the comments on YouTube. You already know. Listen 3,000, my guys.
Yeah.
For sure. But yeah, I don't know.
That was it.
That's it,
Nah,
right?
That was it. One thing, we do got some stuff dropping real soon. Shout out to Pen. If you know, you know. It's
yes.
Black Panther related. We got some merch coming for y'all real soon. So we'll be announcing that in the next week or so.
It's about time we getting to listen
You know what I mean?
3,000 merch.
Oh, yeah. And it's Black Panther related.
Oh, it's about time we
So
tripped
we're
out.
not racist, Trippy. We're not.
Hey, and
for our
y'all
people.
heard him. They say I'm modeling them Jones. So I'm
there you
gonna
go.
model
Right
them
here.
Jones. Y'all
Go
heard
ahead.
it here
Right.
first. Y'all heard it here
Perfect.
first.
That's
You know what I
perfect.
mean? But yeah, so that's that. And yeah, this is episode 18. We'll be back with y'all real soon.
Get it?
We'll have, real quick, we will be dropping a Werewolf by Night special
episode.
Special
this coming
presentation.
week. Yeah.
And it's probably gonna be fun because I heard that joint is sick.
The Listen 3,000 special presentation.
Yeah. what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I like
Man,
it.
damn,
So
man.
stay tuned for that, and make sure again, like, comment, and subscribe. Do that right now. If you didn't do it, if you stayed this long, bro, if you watching,
You already
something,
here.
do it.
You already
do
here.
it.
And
You know?
dislike it still helped the algorithms.
Yeah.
You ain't never lied. Go ahead.
Go ahead,
Joe.
man.
With
Go
your
ahead.
hot takes.
But yeah, thank y'all for watching. We are Listen 3000.